We gonna get off that energy though, cause you know what I mean, niggas is two player.
Can you believe they said that?
Anything, anything. Shit.
I've heard that. And
Shit,
Fuck.
what is that?
Oh, what the hell? I'm in there 2 times. KG 2 times.
Hey, 2 times KG. 2 times. I
Two
think that's
times.
a good
Yeah,
name for
two
you.
times.
KG 2 times.
KG 2 times. That motherfucker fro.
Can we get Hollis 1 time though?
Yeah, can we get me one time on the fucking stream? Hold up.
With the
Yeah, that
KG two
part.
times. KG, that should be like your altar. KG 2 times.
There I
Mm-hmm.
go. I'm back. Just
Hey.
had to reset it. Just had to reset it.
Yay.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
What up, everybody? What up, everybody? What up, everybody?
What is the deal?
It is I, that one guy, J1s.
It's Lit KG in the place to be. Hello.
It's your girl,
Yeah.
CC Rain in the building.
It is everybody's favorite weekly recap show, man. Who said that?
They said
They
that.
said that podcast.
Stop playing with him, man.
Yeah.
Back with
Stop
another
playing
one. They
with
didn't
him.
think it was gonna be another one. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out.
Yeah.
Man, no.
They didn't think it was gonna be another one? Why? You heard something?
Nah, that's just some shit I be saying.
he
Who you
say that
talking
every
to?
week.
Wait,
I
wait,
say
wait.
that every week.
Oh.
He say that every week.
Really?
Yeah, that's part of the
Why
intro.
did I
We
hear
gonna
it today
quiz.
only?
CC, honestly, the other day I was thinking about extra little shit to do, and I was gonna quiz. I was gonna figure out a way to quiz everybody on stuff like that. Like, CC, repeat KG's intro, because
Yes, and
you all have mimicked and minds. I remember that one time Hefty did it, nigga, had me in tears.
What's yours?
My what up, everybody? What up?
Oh yeah.
Remember when Hefty did that shit?
Yeah.
That first time he did that
I be
shit.
trolling though. I do that shit to troll though.
I know, but
You
had
do.
me in tears, my niggas. I was not expecting him to say that shit, and he did it, and he didn't like. He did a good job. Like, it was funny. I had me rolling.
I do that. I do that just like randomly in the house. I do that to Big Daddy. What up, everybody? What up, everybody? Yeah. Who does that? Yeah.
Yeah,
Who's that one?
See, it sticks in there. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
That's the whole point. Man, how you doing this week, CC?
Don't skip me, please. I have nothing nice to say about anything. No, just playing. I'm great. I'm living life, rolling the dice.
As you should, you know what I'm saying? It's Sirski.
How about yourself, Mr. Lit KG?
I mean, my late. Hey, listen. Hey, look, I had a regular ass week until like about 30 minutes ago. You know what I'm saying? One of my exes
It got tricky
that I don't even talk to or haven't talked to in a cool minute just had her current nigga contact me out of
to
desperation
say hi
for a
and
reaction.
congratulations.
No, out of a desperation for a reaction. Like, I guess she was telling them that I was asking her peoples around, started saying names I've never even heard, let alone talked to before. So,
And she let him call you?
She suggested for it. You could tell
That
by
is
how, you could tell by her being in the background saying little, like she was trying to amp him up, try to get a rise or reaction out of
You
him.
know what I like to do?
That's like
even
the
if
final
I'm
boss.
not in it,
That's like the
but
last straw of a woman.
even if I'm not
in order
messing
to get a
with
reaction
them,
out of a dude that she's obsessed
no, I always give them what they don't want. So I'm going to just like insinuate that maybe I'm fucking messing around with them just because this will teach your ass. Don't have another person vouch for your shit. Like, listen, if you call me, I'm gonna ruin it. I'm gonna insinuate and be like, I'm gonna pretend like we fucking when we not. Like, I'm gonna give you all the bad
that's
shit.
the thing though. That's the thing though, CC. Like, I feel like it, like the audacity to even think I would fuck with that. Because the only reason why I'm not fucking with that, listen, the only reason why I'm not fucking with that is because I chose to walk away. You get what I'm saying? And in that course
but then
of me,
that don't.
let me finish. In that course
That's
of me walking away, CC, I have been nonstop contacted from blocked numbers. I have been harassed on all my social media accounts I can't post a story without seeing that little fake page. Video. You know that little fake page that comes to your profile when somebody searches your name through a Instagram story app.
Yes.
Yeah.
People don't know that. You just gave us some tea. You just gave us some tea.
So if y'all go on y'all story and y'all see a profile that looks like a whole bunch of numbers or weird name, you click on it and it has like 0 followers, but they're following a whole bunch of people. And then it has like a link on the story of like some random but it's supposed to be like a sex page or like a porn page or whatever. Yeah, that's definitely somebody downloaded a Instagram story app and they're using that app to watch your profile without showing their actual profile.
I'd give the ass some content.
The reason why I know this is because the girl that I'm talking about told me. You get what I'm saying? That she does that or whatever, or how she does that, whatever. So, I did my investigation and she's not lying. It's facts. You get what I'm saying? And it made sense because it has yet to have stopped since I stopped talking to her. You get what I'm saying? But I don't want to make the show about that, but that's how my.
But that's so cute. Like I'll do my podcast about that shit. I'll have you as a guest and we'll talk about it. We'll unwrap it.
Cool.
We'll unpack it and
Moral of the story though, CC, I want to close this topic with saying, move on with your life, people. When 2 people aren't together no more and you have met somebody else, understand that you made that decision to, move on from that person. The other person should respect that and move on as well. And if
clearly
they have
he's not
moved
better
on
than you
with someone else, be with that person. Why are you
make sure they're better than the last person
on your ex's life? That shows that your interest in the current person you're with is lacking. You get what I'm saying?
He sucks.
And then on the guy's behalf, never be the guy that calls other guys pressing about a bitch, or excuse my language, pressing about a girl. You get what I'm saying? Never be that guy though. It's embarrassing.
I'm happy for that guy.
That you don't have any other options. So you're hyper fixated on the girl that you're with and whoever she talks to. Gang, just get some more bitches and you're not gonna care. You get what I'm saying?
He thirsty.
Everything. He's
he's
very,
codependent.
very tender. It's embarrassing.
Tell that dude, not Tinder dick.
I used to be in that
Tinder
position,
dick,
though. I'm not
niggas.
gonna lie. I used to be Tinder over a bitch, tripping on niggas, texting niggas. I literally despise that version of myself. I've been
you used to
before.
do that?
Yeah, I used to do that. I'm gonna be honest with you. With the same person. So I get
she's trying to give it back to you. She's trying to give it back to you.
I get where he's coming from, right? But at the same time, gang, you only gonna do better when you know better. And that's why I left the situation, and that's why she can't seem to erase me from her memory. You get what I'm saying? Please do, though. I beg so. You know what I'm saying? But either way, whatever. Let's continue on. How was your week, Hollis? Ones.
Oh, don't skip me. I have my hand raised.
Go ahead, CC. Go ahead, CC. I'll go next. I'll go after CC replies.
I have my hand raised.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, she had something else she wanted to say about
go ahead. Go ahead.
I wanted to say.
Dwell on it.
It's listen. Dwelle made a song. I don't know about dwellings. They help. Listen. So what I want to say is, number one, clearly he's not better than you. And when you move, whether you're the dumper or the dumpy, you always have to get something better than your last. And clearly that's not what happened. Number two, I feel bad for the Tinder dick because clearly he's codependent.
Yeah.
And I want to shout out to Tinder dick and tell him it's called self-esteem. That means no one can esteem you. You have to esteem yourself. So feel better about yourself and dump her because she don't like you.
Yeah, gang.
She's using you.
I mean, that's up to him. I don't give a fuck what he got going on.
That was my comment. That was my opinion. Disclaimer. Yeah. Listen, right. She doesn't, in my opinion, I don't feel like she likes you, and you should dump her. I got a homegirl for you, homie. Holla back.
But in all actuality, gang, moral of the story, just try not to allow a girl to make you crash out on niggas you have no idea who you're talking to, gang. Because you're crashing out telling me that I'm calling around for a girl who all my friends and everybody knows have been literally insanely crazy about me since I met her. it got into the point to where a nigga got physical with her just so she could leave a nigga alone, and she came running.
KG!
I did. I'm gonna be honest. I got physical. Not necessarily beat the bitch, but like, bitch, get off of me. Like, go. Like, got her phone and broke it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tried to do anything I possibly could to get her to leave me alone. It was one of those toxic situations to where you couldn't be happy in the situation. You can never be at peace with the situation. So, you know what I'm saying? I used to say, I turned into the worst possible version of myself to get her to not like me anymore, and it didn't work. She got a whole boyfriend. I disappeared from the planet Earth on purpose, deleted all my social media, so she was forced to go out in the world and figure herself out. She found a boyfriend and still is calling me while I'm with my current girlfriend at the time, giving me lessons and coachings on how to deal with my current girlfriend. But in that same tone, is asking, can she come over?
That's called stalking.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But yeah. So we're gonna move past that. That was a small segment of this show.
Hey, I will lace up my shoes for you though. You know I got hands. Check me out.
Oh yeah. See, this is the thing though. I don't want to give it. I don't even want to get it. This is the much energy I'm going to give it because it literally just happened about 10 to 20 minutes ago. But
that's so awesome. You know what? We should call her.
No, we're not gonna make the show about that. We could definitely do a separate one though.
But I could call her as your girlfriend and be like, bitch, the fuck you mean? You know, I mean, I could give it to her. Like, I do a good impression of a bitter bitch.
You know what I'm saying? But
I'm fucking with you, KG, like, nigga.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, gang, move the fuck on. Get the fuck off my dick, please.
Oh, it's hard.
Please, get the fuck off my dick because I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. Yeah, it's long. Yeah, it may have a lot of room on it because I ain't currently fucking with nobody. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no room for you, bitch. All right? Leave me alone. On the guys, I'm not worried about you. I'm not calling on the friends, asking about. If anything, if I'm talking to your friends, it's because I want to fuck your friends. I will not bring you up in the conversation of your friends.
And those are not your friends if they're talking to your ex nigga. I'ma just say.
You know what I'm saying? Even though that never happened, that's a fact though. If they talking to me saying that I'm asking about you, them having a conversation with me alone is pretty.
And some bitches just be jealous though, like just to try to hype the bitch up because they was already salty about the nigga that they, you know, their homegirl was with that they wanted secretly. You know what I mean? Like girls are, you gotta field it. Like they could have just hyped her up on GP. You know what I mean? Just to make up some shit and say, gosh.
This is the thing though. I don't believe the story from where it starts. I believe she just made all of this shit up so she could have her nigga contact me and get a reaction because she knows
she got a pansy.
That if she would have got on her own Instagram and reached out, or she would have tried to reach out, she can't reach out to my number because I blocked her number. I blocked the little text app now number that she uses. So she's trying to find any way to get some type of reaction out of me. She got it.
What does she want?
You got the reaction, but I'll tell you this though. You did get that reaction out of me. You won in that space. But that's all you did though. That's all you did. You got a reaction. And the only reaction you got was a negative one. You happy now?
You acted up. You cussed her out. You acted up.
I cussed her nigga out while she was in the background.
Oh, what did he say?
Then
did
I
he
made
just
fun
hang
of
up?
her. Nah, he was talking about I was asking around about her and all of this shit. So I'm
right,
not,
but
like
after
I
you
said,
cussed
I can see
him out,
the face on ones right now. CC, we could do this on another show. You get what I'm saying?
Well, then you started it. You didn't tell me this shit before we went on the taping. I would.
I mean, I was expecting to just. I tried to end it multiple times, but you wanted to, kind of keep dwelling.
Well, this is something that I'm interested in. Hello.
I mean, and I'm not saying you're wrong for it. You get what I'm saying? We'll have a conversation after the show.
You just told me to shut up about it.
I don't want to use too much of our footage on a bitch that we don't care about.
I mean, why though?
You get what I'm saying? Like, I've been literally running from this woman since I stopped talking to her, and she has yet to leave me the fuck alone, bro. I'm finna file a fucking restraining order. Like, it's pussy. As pussy as that may sound, like I'm dead ass.
No, it's not.
As a man, yeah, it do sound pussy to put a restraining order on a female, but it's getting to
no.
a point.
I think
it's really getting
as
to a
man,
point. You get what I'm saying? So
right, but okay, just let me interject right here, KG. Let me interject. As a man, I think a restraining order.
It doesn't sound right for you to say anything
hold on.
as a man because you're not a man.
No. As a man, I think of it. I mean, no. Coming from a man, when I hear that as a woman, when I hear that, I think that right there is the best thing a man can do because he cannot touch her. So that is the only protection a
I mean,
man has.
touching her ain't in the
No.
this
Listen to
particular.
what I'm
I get what
saying.
you're
Let me
saying, but in
finish.
this
Let me
particular
finish.
situation,
Look.
there's no
Let me
contact.
finish,
She's all the
KG.
way up the hill. I'm down
KG.
here. I
KG.
don't meet up with her. I don't talk to her. The best
Let
thing
me
that she can get.
finish.
Sissy, you don't know what's going on, so it's best for you to hear what I gotta say, because I know the
Okay,
situation. You
but
just
can I
saying
finish my
stuff.
statement?
You just saying stuff. Stacey, they don't apply to me. What you're saying doesn't apply to me.
Well,
It doesn't. It doesn't. I'm not. How can I put my hands on a woman that I have yet to have seen?
My dude. I was piggybacking on what you were saying on a restraining order, as pussy as that sound. I was saying, wait, let me finish. I was saying, coming from a woman, I feel like that's the best thing a man can do if he's at the point where you are, because you only have no options. The only option that I feel like a man in your position has is to restrain her, and a no contact order goes long.
No, I do. It do, or just get off of social media. But then again, that's like
No.
At the end of the day, look, listen, relax. See, you hype. You more hype than me, girl.
Man, because I'm with this shit. You know what I'm saying? No,
relax,
okay.
man. Just relax for a second, man, because it's not that serious with me. You know what I'm saying? I gave it energy in the beginning of the show because it would literally just happen. You get what I'm saying? And I just wanted to just say something and then drop the mic. And this done turned into a whole damn episode about relationship.
What happens to you is important. What happens to you is important to me, and I want to make sure that you're okay.
It's important for us to have a conversation outside of the show about it. We will continue this outside the show, okay? I guarantee you that. All right, let's end this.
Thank you.
Okay? Right.
Hi, Hollis.
What's up, Cece? You done?
Yes, I'm done for now. I've been called off. I've been put down off the topic. So yes, I will respect the chat, and I'll land the plane there. And what's up, Hollis? How was your week? Wait. Yeah. What's up, everybody? Did I do it? Okay. What'd you do?
Was all right.
That wasn't it.
I'm
gonna work on it.
Cool. It was cool. It was all right.
How was your week?
It was cool.
What'd you do?
Do nothing. Just was working, get ready for the show all week. Chilling.
Were you?
Mm-hmm.
I feel.
Avoiding crazy people myself. I did avoid some crazy people my damn self all week.
We need to have a symposium.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We can have another episode about these crazy people that don't want to get over shit. But I'll be like, hey,
build a bridge and get over.
I'm not bringing that energy up this week.
Man,
forget that person.
Please don't. We're gonna be on this.
Forget that person. They also.
Can we be the after show?
Playing all week and all that shit. And I've been like,
do girls still play on phones?
All night,
man,
apparently.
They'll call your phone, hang up, call your phone, hang up. What? Call your phone from block numbers.
And just be hanging up. Or be like, damn, motherfucker, like.
But then that don't even do nothing.
Yeah, I know. You're making it worse.
Because I know it's you.
Told this person about a particular thing that they kept doing. And then when I decided, I was like, you know what? I like, why am I dealing with you if you gonna keep doing this? I was like, we're not in a relationship like that. We don't got we ain't married, we ain't got no kids and nothing like that. If you keep doing things that I don't want you to do, I'm not gonna deal with you. It's like message.
You don't want to do message.
Man, that's it.
And
it just gets to a point, bro. People just need to move on with their motherfucking life. Look, pick who pick you. It's that simple. You get what I'm saying? Life is too short and the world is too fucking big. Pick the people who picked you. You get what I'm saying? And when you find a person who picked you, or whatever the case may be, focus your energy and your intimacy on that person that you are dealing with. Do not bring old feelings about anybody into a new situation. And if you feel like you're the type of person to do that, then just don't be in a relationship. Just focus on yourself.
That's emotional maturity.
Seek therapy. You get what I'm saying? And therapy is not bad. You get what I'm saying?
Not at all.
It's not a bad thing. I know it's very rare in the black community, but I strongly suggest that our brothers and sisters are encouraged to talk to unbiased strangers because you will be surprised at the work that they do. You get what I'm saying?
And according to this episode, we can think of 2 women that really need that shit. Yeah. So, but with that said, let's move on to our first subject of the day, first news topic.
Tonight, new audio shedding light on the moments before some of Nolan Wells' friends left Horn Island off the coast of Mississippi. A mom of one of the friends last week said the group left without Nolan when their boat began malfunctioning.
We're sinking. Can y'all please come?
NBC News has obtained audio as part of a records request that details the group calling for towing assistance.
And is everybody on board in good health otherwise?
Yeah, everybody's on board.
Nolan went to the island in a boat with friends on July 4th. His body was found 2 days later. It's unclear whether Nolan was with anyone when he disappeared. This as the search for answers in the death of 18-year-old Nolan Wells continues. His family's attorneys saying they'll now work side by side with investigators to analyze Nolan's cell phone.
So everybody will be able to see at the same time what the cell phone has.
Nolan's parents previously said they believe content may have been deleted from the phone. The case will be presented to a Mississippi grand jury once the investigation is complete. The local district attorney telling NBC News that's a standard practice for cases with an unknown cause of death and not an indication that a crime was committed. Jackson County Sheriff John Ledbetter says his team has interviewed several witnesses and is working to get answers for the family. Do you feel like you're getting useful information that's been helpful to figuring out what happened?
Yes, sir. We're getting very useful information, and we appreciate the public coming forward with what they had,
sir.
and we don't want them to be hesitant.
Today, the family met with the district attorney for more than an hour.
It was just a meeting where she talked about the process. She didn't tell us any information about the investigation. We're trying to get to those answers.
As tonight, Nolan's family prepares to hold his funeral next week.
He would not want us to be sitting around crying and eating, and so what we're going to do is kind of have a party to celebrate him.
Tom, the state and independent autopsy results are not back yet. The family attorney says he does plan to release those details when he has them. Tom?
Aaron Gilchrist live from Mississippi. Aaron, we thank you.
All right, so that was part of the beginning of, like, anybody out there know that don't know what this is about. This is the case of Noah Wells.
Nolan.
I said Noah. Yeah, Nolan. Nolan. It's right in my face too. Nolan Wells, the boy that was came up missing in Mississippi while with his friends, while they were on a boat, and then his body ended up being found 2 days later, and now they're doing autopsies and all that kind of stuff. And right now they're talking about, like, while they're doing the autopsy just now, like, there's body parts missing. Like, there's a piece of his throat missing.
Not pieces of the whole throat, the whole entire throat. Like, the throat is made up of one chamber. The throat is missing, and so is the hyoid bone that would tell if he was strangled or not. Yeah. Absolutely. Oh no, I've been following this. Plus, the boys.
I 100% put this in here because I knew you was following this shit.
Oh God! I was all over it like a wet piece of paper. Like, when I heard it, like on the 4th of July, he went out, and a rapper, I can't remember the guy's name.
Wait, before you finish with the information, because I see you got a lot of information that you already know about this. Let me play this other part, because now they've just released the dispatch call from when they were trying to get their boat towed, because the boat that they were on ended up taking on water, was starting to sink, so they had to call. And at the beginning of the call, in the background, you can hear some things. So go ahead and try to pay attention to the what you call it right now, the background of the very beginning before the dispatch lady starts talking.
Detail assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
So
I heard nothing.
So right here too, CC. Like it's on there. Like they got the words transcribed. You can hear a male voice say, "Sure, he's dead. Sure, he's dead." Then a female says, "Is he dead?" Another male, Noah, yelling at him, trying to wake him up. Female, "Oh my God." Male, Nolan, don't. I keep saying Noah. Nolan, don't die.
Assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Dispatch comes
Hey,
in.
we're at the.
You're still going to be able to hear a little bit in the background, and then like the transcribe thing does catch it too.
West tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership.
All right, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir? Can you give me a description? Ankles? Hello?
Hey.
Yes, how far is the water coming up, sir?
It's coming up. We're just sinking. I don't know. Like we're going down now.
Crazy. It's crazy to me. I was like,
they killed that boy, man.
Yeah, because he's lying. Like there's a language that you speak. When she said ankles, that means how high is the water in the village pump area. Like there, it's only like this tall. So all I was, I had 2 points. The first point was when you call emergency numbers, they're recording before anybody ever answers. So watch what y'all say. And the second thing is, I think that was past interference about, a distraction about what was going on. I don't know if Nolan was on the boat or not. I don't know if they did anything to him. Whatever it is, I don't know. I just know that everybody left and he left with them, and he was the only one that didn't come back, and they came back with his phone and his keys. That's all.
Came back with his belongings.
So his belongings, and I mean, there's a whole show called First 48, and they say, well, shoot, if the person is missing and you have their stuff, you would be the prime suspect as to what happened to this person that's missing. And again, in the First 48, they say it at the top of the show. It's like their intro. It's the most important time, and if after the first 48 hours, you lose critical evidence. So we're almost, we're weeks out. And I think it's Cap, and hopefully they'll stop killing us and telling us that we died on our own. And I'll land the plane.
It's happened. I remember about 13 years ago with the other little boy. I believe that was in Georgia, where he was found in the gym in that mat. And they were talking about he had blunt force trauma to the head, but they were talking about I think it was James something like that. I forgot the man's name.
Kendrick, what's his name? Kendrick?
James Kendrick or something like that. I can find that shit real quick too.
And I did want to say too, like in that weekend and then the last weeks leading there was a week before and then like on the day of Tanae Miller, Daniel
Kendrick
Irving,
Johnson.
Jared Jackson, Juliana, Kendrick Johnson, and he was like years ago. But even on that weekend,
that was 13
like
years
on
ago.
Juneteenth, yeah, like on Juneteenth, there's been like some sisters that have been hung. It was a 27-year-old girl named Tanae Miller that was hung, and they said she committed that word. And then they said she did it to herself. Daniel Irving, they said he did it to himself. Jared Jackson, they said he did. Now, all mind you, this is all in the same span of before and after Nolan Wells. Well, during, and then Nolan Wells was the most recent, I think. Kayla Huff, like these kids, and they're either getting hung or drowning. And it's been nailed as they did it to themselves or some kind of accident. So I pray that this would be a good time for the gangbangers to come and okay, we can't promote violence, but I'm just saying, like, okay, they
do not like when we promote community activism.
Oh, we can't do nothing for ourselves.
They don't like that shit.
Oh,
They don't like
we're
that shit.
doomed.
They don't like that shit one bit.
Wow. So what can we do?
No, we can protest and we can I don't want to say like no weird shit like, oh, we can't hang out with white people or nothing like that, or you can't.
But can we though?
Like, we can. We just gotta. You just gotta
take a
know,
friend.
You just gotta really know these people that you with. Like, oh, you may really know one dude, but you're finna go with his friends, and now in you're not the greatest swimmer, but you're finna go to a lake. You know what I mean? Like, it's just I don't want to advocate like separation or nothing like that, but people kind of like just know that like deep down, not everybody has your best interests.
Especially if they don't look like you and you're the only one.
Yeah,
take a friend.
That is true. That's true.
Take
like,
a friend. Take a cousin.
But that is true. Like when you don't look
take
like
a cousin.
the group tends to turn into the Lord of the Flies.
Oh, that's funny. Shut up. That was a messed up movie.
Required reading.
Good God. They made a movie about. I think they made a movie or some kind. That was a terrible thing.
Yeah.
Lord of the Flies. I mean, that it really like blew my mind. The Lord of the Flies. That was a mind trip.
Was definitely one of the books that I read while I was in school that changed my perspective on just the
nature of people.
Yeah, the nature of people and the aristocrats. That's the first time I ever heard of the aristocrat. Nigga, I ain't know what the fuck an aristocrat was. I'm like,
come on, KG.
It sound player, but them niggas was equal.
So,
wait. They played a different way.
Unless you remember the word from where I remember it. The first time I was introduced to aristocrat.
We're 10 years.
I know. That's why I was going to ask CC because
Lord of the Flies is my era. That's why when y'all started talking about it, I'm like...
But it was a book. That's a book from...
Yeah, but it's some real shit.
No, but that was a required reading here in California. Mm-hmm. I don't know about the rest
of it. Oh, it's required for us. Yeah,
you had to read that. Yeah, you had to read that. I reference stuff like that all the time that I remember from school that we had to learn. Like I tell people all the time, especially like my cousin. I got a cousin. She's my exact age, and so we was in school.
Slavery too. Some slavery movies. We had to watch them.
Yeah. So
watch them in
class. What was they trying to tell
in class, in your classrooms, and you just looking at all your white classmates while the movie playing.
And they're like, what the fuck? And but my cousin, she would be right there with me all the time. We was in school from first all the way to like 9th grade together. And then so it would be stuff that would happen in the world or something would happen with like, I've never heard about that. I was like, yeah, you did. You was sitting right next to me. You was sitting right there. We learned this in school. I was like, but yeah. But all right, man, let's move on to the next one.
And long live Nolan Wealth, and definitely what these people have done to this man. We're past the whole proven until guilty. These niggas did it, okay? And
in our opinion,
allegedly,
and when they
allegedly,
say
in your opinion,
allegedly, in my opinion, I think they did it.
Right?
It like they left with their belongings. That phone call, if you weren't convinced with just a blatant fact that they showed up with his stuff and he's nowhere to be found, that's suspicious as hell. That should tell you that they did it. But if that doesn't, this phone call that was just played should definitely
it
push
was
it a little further. Like it should nail the fucking fuck.
All right, with that said, I got just one last word about this one before we move on, and that's gonna be the last thing we say about this. If my other young boy was guilty for stabbing the boy.
Oh. Good night.
That's all I'm saying.
Given Senator Paul's obvious obsession with calling for my prosecution, his repeated slanderous comments about me, and recently his publicly releasing my unredacted personal diary aimed at embarrassing and intimidating me, the only conclusion I can reach is that the sole reason he is calling me before this committee is to get me to say something, anything, that could vindicate his repeated public pledges that I end up, in his words, quote, behind bars, unquote. Any reasonable person who has followed his unhinged obsession with me would readily come to the same conclusion. Therefore, although it pains me to do so, because of the respect I have for the legislative branch of government and my decades-long record of cooperating with Congress, under the advice of my attorneys, I will invoke my right under the Fifth Amendment of the Constitution to refrain from answering your questions. Thank you.
And
I'ma
he
use
did
that.
not answer
Any question,
any of them damn questions.
every single thing that was asked.
Like,
Hey, I was
1, 2, 3, 4. There's so many amendments of the Constitution, but there is one that I love the best.
What is that?
It's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Classic. That nigga said,
and I
"Bitch, you
don't
cooking
blame
oil."
him one bit, people. I know there's a lot of people out there that was.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with some of them questions that he was asking. I would have like some type of response. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, considering the platform that they own and how magnified each word that comes out of these men's mouths is held against them, I don't blame them.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm not opening up the can of worms of answering any question.
Yeah.
I don't care.
At that point, like you damned if you no matter what you say, it will be.
Yeah, used against you.
Yeah. Because he was describing all the things that was happening to him prior to this hearing. So.
Yeah, they've been ever since the pandemic. Like there's been a section.
But there were some questions that I don't blame him, like when he was asking him about the jabs and like how, you know, it wasn't really good for people and there were certain different motives at hand. And you know that would have been a good point.
No, but that's the thing that he's saying that is the plot against him saying that. How you said it.
But he was one of the, I ain't gonna lie, he was one of the main advocates for the jab.
Yeah,
so,
I know.
Like, I'm just saying now that shit wasn't what it was or whatever the case may be, it was you know what I'm saying, it wasn't needed. There's several people who didn't get it and they're completely fine.
But there was a lot of people who probably did need that shit. It was like, and are not here today because they didn't. And there's a lot of people here today because they did. It was like there's people who are not here.
I don't think it's
today,
because they didn't receive it. I think
there's people here.
Because those people who got the job still got sick with COVID. Still caught it and still.
But that's just like the that's just like if you go get the flu vaccine right now.
The flu shot, they do give you the flu.
Get it, you'll still get the flu.
Well, no, it's actually because it's actually the immunizations are the virus.
In order to get immune to it, they implement small amounts of
you have to give it to you. Absolutely.
I understand that part, but I'm saying there were people who had got the job and was like, you know what I'm saying, and then later on caught COVID and was fucked up.
But that's the same thing. Like no, but that's the same thing. Like that's the same thing. Like even if you get the flu shot, there is a chance that you can still get the flu.
Yeah, but the flu and COVID was two totally different things.
I know, but it's just it's just the point of the
example.
vaccine.
Like the vaccine.
The example of the vaccine.
That, but I'm saying like the reason why I'm saying it like he was the front man and I'm putting it on like that is because like nigga, people weren't able to get jobs, all type of shit because they wouldn't get the job. So like just to find out, like, you know what I'm saying, all the new information that came out about COVID, you know, post the jab and post, you know, all of that shit. Like, it's just like, it was important for him to answer some questions. Is all I'm saying, CC, because I'm curious. Goddamn it.
Right.
He's the main nigga
but he does have the right.
So since you so sure and
he don't.
For it, Just let me, like, you know what I'm saying?
But
Some
he
of them
don't gotta
questions
say
was cool to
shit.
answer. You get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
Well, if you want to
I
know,
wanted to know,
but
nigga.
again,
Shit, you was
he
the main
already
nigga telling
know.
niggas to get it. So, you know,
And I'm gonna tell you what, like, so I thought Dr. Fauci did computer. Like, I didn't think he was like a real doctor. He is a doctor.
No,
He is an actual doctor, and he went to Cornell. So Fauci. He is a doctor of
Fauci.
medicine. He graduated first in his class in
Okay.
1966, and his career focus is research, clinical care targeting AIDS, HIV, Zika, Ebola, and respiratory viruses. Those that would be, and COVID falls into that absolutely. So he's got priors. So like the fact that the fact that they're just like speaking to him like how they are, where he's not under indictment or facing jail time, I think they're playing in our face at the end of the day, because again, he's got priors. It's like, oh, you blew up this place. Well, I didn't do it. How do you know it was me? Yeah, because you have a history in bomb making. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's called like you have to. They're like separating the person from the thing that they do, and so they're holding him accountable, but then discrediting him at the same time. No, because as a physician, a licensed physician or someone who has medical training, we can hold you accountable for things that you participate in. So how they're letting him off and just talking to him at like this, where he can be like
in the community, like it's just like you could like ask him
like we
questions
just
instead of
chopping it
being
up, like we just want to know.
Yeah, instead of being forced to answer questions. Exactly.
Because what he did was
the
criminal.
Fifth Amendment is you're never
No, but
forced.
No, but what I'm saying is like he's not brought like in this
the situation,
like, he's not
the
under
circumstance.
charges. This situation right here, he's not brought under like actual charges to where he can go to like, you know what I'm saying, he has to answer to a judge.
He didn't have to even show up.
Exactly.
Yeah, he didn't have to come.
So you can implement your Fifth Amendment here or whatever. But I was just saying like that.
That's cute. Yeah.
This would have been the good place to give just say a little. You know what I mean? Because like nigga,
because throw it out there, right? Just
you know what I'm saying? You can't go to jail for it. Nigga. Yeah, okay. No, you wrong. I didn't. That wasn't that. This was this. Give his actual expert opinion.
Well, but this is why his lawyer told him not to, because anything he says right there is going to be on the record. It's an official government record. He's in front of Congress.
It's on the
It's gonna
and
be,
it's the federal
anything
government.
he says, so like you'll be like, okay, you said this right here, right? You said ABC.
I wouldn't have came.
Now we're going to come back and say that, like, aha! Remember back when you said CBD? It was like you said it was going to be this, and so now these are two different things. Now because you're saying two different things, we're gonna throw you in jail.
Okay, so let me ask you this, right? When we were seeing those CCI, I'm pretty sure you remember, it was those broadcasts where he was promoting and telling people and advising people to try to comfort people into getting jail, because a lot of people were skeptical in the beginning already, right? And he was one of the main people who were convincing people that it was okay, right? Because of these credentials the same credentials that they were telling us then to you know what I'm saying, justify his credibility, right? Okay, boom.
Yeah, absolutely.
So those broadcasts, you're saying that those broadcasts where he was saying that was on the record.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm pretty sure. So he don't.
They could use that
now. Something changed to where he doesn't want to be held.
But they could use that.
Well, no, because now they're trying to take what he said then, right,
and compare it to then. But shouldn't it line up? Why would it change it?
No, because look, they're trying to take what he said, right? It was like, okay, this is what's happening and all this kind of stuff, even though this is a brand new thing that nobody dealt with before.
What, COVID?
Like in the manner that it spread.
Okay.
It was like in this kind of pandemic, he's like, all right, this is new. Like we ain't really had
a pandemic on this massive scale ever before. Yeah, this was the first ever.
Right. So like they're asking this dude because of his credibility to come on stage and say these things, right? You gotta remember, Congress, the president, and all that asked him to be up there and gave him the power to do all this.
They asked him, right?
Yeah, they gave him the power.
Did they force him to get on that stage?
Yes, they put him in charge. And if you're the one in charge, somebody has to get on the stage. and you're the
Yes.
head person, you're the top of your field.
Did he have to take that job? He could have resigned.
You already
No, but
have the job.
No, I get what you're saying. Like,
Yeah.
I get what
Like,
you're
you
saying. The
already
position
have
that
the
he's in, it only made sense for him to be the one to speak
Well,
on the COVID.
but it would.
Speak on the
I
job.
think it would be anybody. But he's a doctor, right? So I asked Chad. I said, "What could he be held criminally for?" Right? Gross medical negligence. Yeah, if their actions show reckless disregard for human life, right? That's a stretch. But financial fraud, that's a good one too. Absolutely, knowingly overbilling government health programs like Medicare and taking illegal kickbacks, they could prove that. And then that prescription violation, and that's where the commercial comes in, because he's literally, as the doctor, saying, yes, y'all need to go in and get this vaccine. That technically, as a physician, is giving a prescription, which is why I be like, if y'all go take some aspirin. Hey, I'm not a doctor, so I'm not diagnosing you. If you take aspirin and you're allergic to it and didn't know it and you die, I'm just telling you, I'm not a doctor. I'm just saying, as a friend,
That's the part
maybe you could take some dead ass. Yes, and so that's unlawfully prescribing controlled substances outside of the scope of legitimate medicine, right? Because COVID never was, and that's his way that he's floating. COVID was never like it was just like a what they call, so it was a pandemic, an epidemic, so it was like a wave. It came and gone. It's not like something that is like staph infection or something, like, you know, if you cut yourself on a dirty metal can or something, you know, that's firm. COVID was an epidemic, pandemic. But it was fluid in the presence and the takeaway. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It did. Do you know what I mean?
It was here faster than it could be,
and it didn't stay like. It didn't
It
stay
was
like
new
people
to
still
everyone,
have
so
it.
everyone was. It was really like everyone was just taking their educated like their educated.
They were believing if you didn't know about medicine or didn't Western medicine is specific, because that's what this is, Western medicine. And we need to take these things and do like it was all in a lab, and it was all created. And how do you get airborne? And oh my God, COVID was horrendous. People could just be standing by you. That's how potent it was.
And
it was only airborne.
Just cough around you.
Yeah.
Around you, and the particulates in the wet particulates in those. Oh my God, they were airborne.
That's what the mask was for. That's
what the N95.
The staying 15 feet away
he
from
needs
each
to go
other
to
was
prison.
But he was the one telling you that, like, you need to stay 15 feet away from each other. You need to wear
because
a mask.
He knew
you need to get this COVID vaccine to help you with your immune. They didn't make that. They're like the like if you're anybody made it, like what they're saying, like they said it was made in China in the lab and then got out, and then that's why it started over there. That's why it started on the whole other side of the world and then spread it over here. It didn't
because he took the virus
here.
He took the virus. We watched Ebola. What is that movie where the Ebola monkey and you just was right there? And
Outbreak.
It was somebody that was ground. That's how they did it. Like they gave it. He did his work out of the country. That's what we do. I don't care. We go and kick it. Like as Americans, it's cheaper, it's safer, it's absconded.
That would make sense if motherfuckers actually made
researched
money off of this. They didn't.
Oh, he did.
They didn't.
He did.
No, he made his he didn't his pension. No, that shit was like it wasn't getting rich off of this. Like, this was terrible for like almost everybody.
Yeah, but Fauci should be held responsible. I'm telling you, if he does,
for what aspect though, CC?
Because he is the one that works on viruses that fuck with lungs. That's why.
I feel like
so his expertise makes him need to be held responsible.
I think. Listen,
are you a gang member? If you're hanging out with gang members, guilty by association.
As far as me just remembering him for being the main person advocating for the job.
Yep.
That's why in that aspect, I feel like he
did
should
more
be
than that.
For.
Okay, but what about it?
No, he should just speak. He should be accountable. He should be held accountable to speak on whatever questions that are asked about.
The virus
about the jab.
Okay.
Not COVID. It's nigga. I don't think the nigga made COVID.
No. I'm still asking like, okay, you clarified a little bit more.
I think that he needs to be held accountable for what he was saying about the jab, just all around, just jab questions, like his opinion on it now versus what he was saying then. All of that, I feel like he should be held accountable as far as answering those questions. I don't feel like he needs to be going to jail or nothing like that.
Okay.
Like
so really? He needs to answer questions about
if we talk about niggas who need to go, it's the motherfuckers who put him on the stage.
Yeah, Donald Trump.
No.
Because they're the ones that funded the whole program. If anybody, he ain't got the money to make no COVID, it's above him. I don't think he need to go to jail, but he need to answer some motherfucking questions.
Yeah.
I
was wondering, was you talking about the aspect of like what some other people were saying that like people died from getting the vaccine?
Nah, I don't. That's just something that just coincidentally just happened. You feel what I'm saying? So that adds on to what I'm saying. That should is another reason why he should answer these questions.
Yeah, because
niggas died behind this shit. This ain't no gang. You know what I'm saying? And then the shit that Trump, it's just a lot of shit like, okay, fuck what Trump and all of that did. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about as far as him, what he said about it in the beginning. He was the main person that made me almost reconsider. Like, hold on, nigga, should I get this motherfucker? You seem like you really know what he's talking about. But of course, me just being me, I just didn't get it. Never got it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real. But, hey, you know what I'm saying? I feel like he needs to be held accountable for answering these questions, though, CC. I don't feel like he's above that. This whole Fifth Amendment shit is cute, but I feel like it would have been humane of him to just answer some of those questions.
Yeah, but they are
some of them, nigga. One of them, nigga. This nigga was just like one showed in the beginning of this segment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is literally what I was thinking. Not only when I seen it here, but when I seen it on X earlier. So.
Yeah, I'm like, I seen 1,000 people take the Fifth Amendment the whole way through.
I would take it.
So I'm like,
I'm not saying it's like new, but that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying like I'm not trying to demonize him doing it or acting like he's just doing something different to other people. I'm saying that this is the nigga that I would want to hear these type of questions answered. Answered. You get what I'm saying? Because he was, like I said, the main person advocating for it. He was the one that almost convinced me. So just, it's important. It would have been interesting to hear his answers. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I was checking for it. You get what I'm saying? And the fact that he fit the mimic everything, I didn't like that, CC. I ain't gonna
lie. And let me correct my thing. So I was ignorant to the fact. So I said what he did was he tracked it. So when it emerged, in 2019. He was tracking it, but he was the director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Disease. So, if he was tracking it and it started in Wuhan, China, right. And so let me correct myself. No, he did not create the vaccine.
The virus.
The virus.
The virus. He did not create COVID-19, but he was watching a form of it before it even made an issue, from China. So that's his involvement. That's where my mind translated.
It's not a new thing. It's on the back of Lysol.
Literally, it was on. People were saying too, it's a conspiracy. No, it's been around, gang. COVID-19.
Right, but I needed to put a face on the box.
COVID-19 variation
is because that COVID is the main virus. That's a novel virus. That's the big one, right? And then that 19 is a derivative of it, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, but he was tracking it, and then that part is where it got muddy for me. So if he was tracking it, and then it became killed, literally in my high school class during the COVID, 5 people died in my class that all went to a funeral. And they all died right after each other, right? So for me, it was more like, how did it go to, I'm just watching it, to you watched it do what?
Spread. One of the things about it was, one of the things that a lot of people forget this, because of, I think it was like bird flu and something else that happened during when
Swine
Obama
flu.
swine flu
And whooping cough.
When Obama was in office,
Mm-hmm.
like we had little epidemics of those where it was like 20, 30 people caught the motherfucker in the country, and he created the
Ebola.
Yeah, and Zika. It was
Hey, Ebola was the one that people thought they would have got that shit. They would have turned to a zombie. You don't remember that Ebola situation?
Yes, yeah, but Ebola is like back in the day with the movie.
Hold on. So, but during that time, Obama had made the office to track diseases and stuff like that from getting into America, right? And then,
rightfully so.
And then on day one of Trump's in office, the first thing he
took it away
was got rid of that office, right?
Yeah.
And a couple months later, COVID hit. I was like, so he
because we can't watch it anymore.
He kneecapped Fauci before COVID. While he was sitting there, Fauci had his eye on it and was watching it. Hey, we watching this. All of a sudden, somebody comes in with the crowbar, hit him in the knees. Ah, damn! Wait, that hurts. Look up. Wait, where'd it go? Oh shit, it's everywhere.
No, Hollis, if you're watching like something in the corner that looks like it's moving, and you don't tell me when I walk in, you just like.
No, what if I told you? What if I told you that? Hey, look, wait, I'm watching this thing in the corner, and you say, "Get the fuck out of here with that stupid shit that
you
other
told
dude
me,
wanted
but
you to
that's
do."
fair. That's let me do that first. Let me fail. Let me fail first, because we didn't even get the chance to say that.
You made me fail, and then you threw me on stage.
But you was watching it and didn't tell me there was like
on stage anyway, and told me to tell people that everything was gonna be okay.
No, I'm gonna be honest with you, CC. Where I agree with Hollis in this situation. Where I agree with Ones in this situation. It's
Don't they know your name by now? Like
by now,
they do, but it's okay. But
well, you know what? If they watch it, that'll be a good trivia question. Once we blow up, that'll be a good one.
Where I agree with him at is basically like he shouldn't be the one that is the front man of the downfall of this jab or COVID or whatever the case may be. I think the ones is the niggas that put him on stage. The ones that are in charge.
And you know who that was? The President of the United States.
There you go.
He's indemnified, but he's please.
That guy.
He's still dumb.
You know what I'm saying?
Remember who was in charge of Operation
I don't think,
Speed?
But yeah, like I said, like if I feel like if anybody...
that was the name of them doing the COVID vaccine
fast.
It was
Warp Speed?
Warp Speed? Operation Warp Speed. Like y'all remember who was in charge?
No.
Who
Type
got
that in real quick, CC. Ask chat. What's going on? Operation Warp Speed.
Operation Warp Speed.
Why are you laughing?
Who pushed that through Congress? Ask chat real quick. Ask chat real quick. Who pushed Operation Warp Speed?
As I'm asking, oh God,
WARP Speed.
I can spell.
Wait.
No, I know.
You just fucked me because I'm dying on this whole...
War Speed, so I'm just...
No, I heard warp, which is why I laughed. Like warp speed is like, well, that's just funny. That doesn't have anything to do with medicine. Warp speed is not a term. I'm only a medical assistant. I'm not a physician. I'm a licensed medical assistant in my day job, and I'm going to tell you, warp speed, like we even say stat. Stat means sooner than already there. So we have lingo for hurry up. Warp speed would not be one of them.
What is that? Is that a brief? Is that a?
It's from Star Trek.
No, it's literally like some. Yeah, it's from fiction.
Yeah,
warp.
Yeah, it's from fiction.
Or like
faster than
lightning.
Like warp speed. Warp speed.
No, but I'm saying
that's where it's from.
But I'm saying that's the reason why that operation was named that, because of something from that.
Yeah.
It has to be because it's not medical.
That word's not a word before that.
That's crazy.
Before Star Trek.
Well,
okay, here we go.
Before that, but I'm saying like
no, but
the
I
reason
know
why they would name it
tied
that,
with the term.
Bunch of nerds.
Yeah, They're a bunch of TV watching ass unqualified motherfuckers.
Yeah,
Okay.
Thank you, CC. It just sounds so unprofessional. That's
I
just why I
have
kept
a
asking.
$40,000 bill with Sally Mae right now for what
These
I'm
the people
telling
who
you.
believe
Okay.
in art. Because you can't take away.
That's why I was laughing.
Yeah. All right, you got it.
Okay, so Operation Warp Speed was implemented by the Trump administration as a joint public-private initiative led by the Department of Health and Human Services and the Department of Defense. So, we deal with Health and Human Services. That's where Medicaid, Medi-Cal, that's where food stamp, like DPS, like the ones our government programs in our state level. That's where that comes from, the Department of Human Services. So that's why I feel like, again, Dr. Fauci, he's still not exempt for me, because he had to have known there was a group of all these high-powered people, and he's really just a regular schmegular 9-to-5er, right? A scientist, if you will, medical scientist. And they all said, hey, man, no, you do this, you're going to be the face of this thing, and we got you, and blah, blah, blah. And his dumbass did it.
But I'm not gonna lie, CC. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. If he said no, he like would he like can he even say no?
Hell yeah! And then I'm gonna tell him that y'all asked me to do it
once
to protect myself. Yeah, I'm gonna tell.
I want to ask you, for him to be like you said, for him to be in his position where he's at, having that job to be. What was he, the director of what, CC? Like, what was his actual position? He was the director. For him to be the director, and for them, Donald Trump and his administration to suggest for Anthony Fauci to go to the stage. If he was to say no, could he have gotten fired or persecuted or anything like that?
I mean, he could have, but again,
negative or like.
Lost his job.
Just lost his job, right?
Sure, but now I can tell on you. Niggas don't tell enough. If you don't start telling on these people, I'm telling.
Hey,
I'm gonna tell. No cap. You better start.
She said
that because because I never told nothing and I stayed in trouble. Once I said I'm gonna tell on you, I'm gonna tell. I'm telling on you, and it sound cap, but no, I'm telling. Even if it's just to share. I'm telling on you.
She said, niggas don't tell enough. This is funny as hell, man.
But I mean that, and because again, I'm not a male, but I'm like, I stand on my own shit, so I'm not gonna involve anybody else. I'm gonna just be accountable for what comes to me, right? No, I'm gonna start telling on motherfuckers. I promise you. You start telling. It makes everybody either they're going to stop talking to you or handle you correctly. Either way, win. Dead ass. Yeah, he should have told. Say no, because you should have known that the face on the box was, you're going to be the hangman. They're going to pin it all on you. Why would these people that are more powerful than me want me to do anything?
I handled AIDS, man. Like, come on. Y'all ain't seen Magic Johnson?
Those are nowhere near Warp Speed level of mediocrity.
Like, there's some other one. It didn't give me a good list, but you see, like, they name shit stupid, don't it?
That was reasonable.
Oh my God.
You know what? I'm gonna spare you and not show CC them names. You gonna add on to her case. Them names is regular, CC. You wouldn't even chuckle. I didn't. I was trying to find
people that asked him.
Oh,
no. He was showing me other names that of things that people would laugh at.
Other operation names.
Yeah, like other operation names that people laugh at.
Like Operation Big Brother and
none of them
stuff
was
like that.
None of them was on the level of like warp speed. All of these
Operation
were just like Big
Warp
Brother,
Speed is crazy.
which is like, you know what I'm saying, Big Brother or Nanny State, which is Nanny
I'm
State
here
is a
for
state is the government that's controlling or whatever, considered controlling it. But
Nanny State? That's the name?
The term Nanny State. They created that.
Nanny.
Yeah,
but that makes
Operation
sense.
Nanny State, Operation Big Brother, it's a whole bunch of them.
Sure,
but those were
those make
operations.
sense.
Those were just words to describe. Like, look at the top. It'll tell you those wasn't no operation.
Right, but those names make sense to what the object was.
Those names on the side.
Nanny State. So what we're talking about? Surveillance.
Like, look at Nanny State for instance.
See,
look
no,
at the
but look,
definition that it gives you.
no, it's KG. But look, that's how you read it. Like, it just don't say it on there, but you would read it: Operation Nanny State, Operation Big Brother, Operation.
Read what it says on the side of it.
I know.
But those are because of what they. What were they doing? Those operations.
Yeah, I know. That's what they. That's what the operation was.
To watch you.
Oh, let me see.
That's what that's what the operation was.
Okay, so look. It says nanny state. Okay, so look, hold on. CT, I'm gonna just read it for you. It says, if you mean real historical or colloquial names that people have used humorously or sarcastically to criticize governments, here are some examples. One is nanny state. Here's the description. Used to describe a government seen as overly protective or controlling. So it's not necessarily like an operation. It's a term that they use to describe a certain government. You get what I'm saying?
Oh,
so
like gatekeeping or tender dick.
You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't an official
it's a
operation.
word that's describing. Like another one is Big Brother. From George Orwell's 1984, now shorthand for intrusive government surveillance. That like it's telling you what that is. Like, you know what I'm saying? So some of so that is an operation. So nanny state isn't. Nanny state is the like the exception.
Like that.
A few of them are different. Nah, I'm gonna just leave it.
No, I know. So what? So what? No. So just to clarify, I understand what you're saying. So just to piggyback, what you're saying is like, and it was blurred in the use of it. So operation, what we're talking about, official operations that Trump's administration named. Operation Warp Speed. That's different from Big Brother. Those it's like like slang terms.
Big Brother one, that's
or,
not a real one. That's from a book.
It's not a real operation, right? But that's what I'm saying. It's like gatekeeping. You know what I mean? It's like urban slang. Absolutely.
As well as
Nanny State too, right? Operation Nanny State would make sense though.
It would.
Because our Big Brother is always watching.
But the description gives a different idea of what that was.
I want to know I thought you were going to give me like the names of Trump's operations during his.
I was looking at them.
They weren't.
Nah, but he said that there's of course there's way more.
Yeah, there's way more.
Those are just the ones that are public.
Space Force. That's one that Trump administration. And that's how we know he was on that bullshit. He said Space Force.
Space Force? Oh, yeah, he did, huh?
Space Force is a real thing now.
Yeah, it is. And
I know, because of
it's
Trump.
It's a real branch of government.
I know. But I'm waiting for all that shit to become public. Nigga, let's figure that out.
He was proud that Space Force made it. He was like, ooh, I got one.
It is? Yeah.
Operation Space Force.
I know it's public, but I'm saying what
do they do?
Yeah, like what?
We can Google it. We can Google
whatever they want.
Have you heard anything happen that they have did?
No, but I think
a lot of UFO stuff unleashed.
They just released documents that was already possessed by motherfuckers that recorded it inside of their flights and shit like that.
They're assured space access.
They created a branch of government to release surveillance that they already had before that branch of government was even thought about. Why not just release it as just the Pentagon?
They control space. They so assured
frontier,
just extra money given to more motherfuckers when you could just drop them from the people in power already.
My God, I own this. I can drop whatever. If it falls on you, that's your bad. That is so terrible.
Yeah.
Like, what?
That's crazy.
The Space Force. They're a branch of the United armed services. Like they're like the army, the military. That's crazy.
Yep.
But doesn't it seem like a theme though, Hollis? It kind of falling back to your argument on why Anthony Fauci shouldn't be held accountable, because they literally created a branch of power for these people just so they could be the.
But he was the only person
it was like,
saying,
really, y'all gonna be like, oh,
wow.
this guy, this unelected official,
that's
he's dumb as hell. Why did he go?
Guy? No.
Seems like a running theme going on here with Trump and when he's in office.
It was
he
like,
put
don't
people in power, then make them at fault for the things he passed and the things he endorsed.
Thank you, because it seems more like, oh, we don't like how the response for COVID was like there being a vaccine and mandates and all that. Well, excuse me, people, because like a lot of people like to forget that all that stuff, all the mandates and all that stuff started with
Trump.
Yeah, by that guy.
And proposed. Like he would literally openly say that he's going to do this shit. Like
and then he lost the election and then flipped.
Yeah.
He was like, no, I don't want to do none of that stuff because it wasn't popular.
Yeah.
It was like, but both candidates kind of ran on saying the same thing. Like both of them was finna do the same thing. It was like,
I'm sorry, Fauci is still stupid because he didn't have to come and he showed up. Like, dude, if you realize now all of a sudden they're hanging everything on you and you're the scapegoat.
When you get there day one and they tell you to go out there and like, here, we're just gonna say
in that case he is smart.
And then all of a sudden once things don't go exactly as planned, right? And now you have
he should debrief like the game bangers in jail.
People mad about certain things because it's like people.
I'm telling.
The vaccine didn't do anything. I was like, well, the numbers kind of say it did, but like
that's why
it killed people. I was like, well, if you paid attention to the press conferences that y'all talk about, that he said these things in, he said that you should definitely go to your personal doctor before you go there and take like blood tests and all that stuff because
only to get the prescription.
This shit will kill you. This shit can kill like just like the motherfucking flu vaccine. There's a couple people every year that take that shit, go home and die because they're allergic to that shit.
Not only that, there's also just regular average pills that come with side effects. Like every medicine or
Tylenol kills a lot of people.
Exactly. Tylenol mixed with a lot of things to kill you. You get what I'm saying? So
I'm gonna tell you, this is where social cleansing came into play.
He was promoting it though.
Yeah, but
it was beyond. It was beyond like it may not be for you. He wasn't even like it got to the point to where fuck who it ain't for or whatever the case may be. Nigga, get this. You're saving lives when you get this jab. You don't get the job, you should not be working and all this shit. Like he was
it was a social cleansing because like COVID, some people got COVID and their immune system was so solid that it did not affect them. There were some people that got COVID that not even the pre-existing, and we're not talking about like people with pre-existing conditions like diabetes or COPD, whatever. We're not just average Joe Blow, never had colds. Maybe if he got sick, it was like something that was light during the year, one time, right?
Yeah.
This is where I think social cleansing came into play because again, it was a survival of the fittest. We gonna put it out there, and whoever is strong enough to survive will. Absolutely, and again, and to because we're talking about like scientific studies.
Social distancing. If they was going to do some shit like that, CC,
they would not have promoted. You know why it's a good idea for them to promote social distancing, so that people could still trust them and listen to them and whatever.
I'll come in peace. Hey man, this ain't gonna hurt you.
It's a good
come on, man.
You're not gonna wanna if you are putting something out there like that. I know it sounds like okay. Why would we tell people or give people good? I hear you, KG. I hear you. You know what I'm saying? Why would we tell people? Why would we tell people how to be safe from it if we put it out there? Because you want to continue to have the trust of the people. Yeah, tell them.
That's why I give you 2%.
You know everybody's not gonna keep their.
I'm gonna give you $1.50 Tuesday at churches.
Not gonna listen.
Dead ass.
Half of the world is not even watching this broadcast, so it doesn't matter what we suggest.
Yet. But I'm telling you, at the end of the day, that's why churches gives you free food,
I wouldn't have gave
coupons.
you all them suggestions.
Why not? What difference does it make? How many? You see how many people died? What
how many more people they could have got rid of?
So what? You know, you think they're not making something else? If that would, look, I'm just hypothetically, this was a test. They didn't even know how it was gonna go, right? This was a test.
No, they didn't.
Now that there's been some years past and they've seen how many people died, they could be studying a certain virus that's a more perfected version.
Tuskegee,
really
hello, Tuskegee.
All right.
Tuskegee.
How can you get away with this shit if you just blow your cover in the beginning and not help people?
No.
And we're gonna put stupid Fauci on the face on the box.
We've been talking about this stupid shit.
All right, it's all right.
So sorry, but the lady on the
Fauci.
We gotta move on.
They put this dude on the box because they knew he was stupid enough to show up when he didn't have to. He didn't. He just did this recently.
Yeah.
He's a dumbass. That's why he's good for
got a whole
him.
bunch of other politicians that I want to put in jail way before this guy.
And he's like, no, I'll show up. And my attorney, no, I'm telling my
here's
attorney.
the story of somebody who should have went to jail, but they're no longer.
It's
here.
empty. I just got off work.
Reviewed
Sorry,
by the Jerome Police Department. More information about that incident will be forthcoming in the days to follow. At this time, we can confirm that the suspect, 24-year-old Chad Williams, is deceased from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Investigators are continuing to review the incident timeline, process evidence, and conduct interviews.
Chad
has went on a rampage and killed three people
and injured 7 others during a mass shooting. I had seen this on X earlier yesterday.
Chad
out here, motherfucking tripping.
And In-N-Out is a predominantly
drive-through, man. You out there?
That's not a cultural urban spot. You know that predominantly the non-urban people go there. So, yeah, you know. Chad.
I ain't gonna lie, CC. I fuck with In-N-Out my damn self.
I love In-N-Out. I'm not waiting in the line.
I love me a 4 for 4.
Damn, greedy.
Yes, you know you can get a 5x5. You can get a 5x5.
I know you can get it as many as you want. Technically,
I think they don't go beyond 5.
They will.
Do
they will.
8x8.
They'll probably just give you trays out of the school.
Yeah, they'll give you as much as you pay for it.
Especially if you eat in there.
Oh, yeah, exactly. But you know, I get mine. It's a whole meal, animal style. Got to eat it there because you cannot travel with them fries.
Oh no! You can't walk outside that building with them fries. You can't drive your car off.
Travel with.
You better. As soon as you get them fries, you better park on the side and just eat them right then and there, nigga.
Why do you think that is?
Second air hits those fries.
Why do you think that is?
Oh, it's because the way they prepare them. They make them fresh, like you know. Because if you see them, they be cutting the fries right then and there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we need preservatives in our
water.
food.
Drop them into the water and all that kind of stuff, and then just strain them and put them in there. So there's a lot of starch left in them fries.
Oh yeah,
so
they got
they don't do a double fry. So to get rid of that, what you would have to do is like take those fries in the water and then strain them until all the starch comes out using like I use hot water to do it. And it makes it go faster. Then you cook them, take them out. Like you cook, you fry them, take them out, put them in the freezer or something like that to cool them off. And then you put them back in the oil, and then they come out perfect. And they come out perfect and not like In-N-Out fries.
God, that's why they be
to make a really good fry. Like that. It does take a fucking process, like to make them not starchy like that. It's like, but that's their problem. But because they're making super fresh fries. So like me, I only eat In-N-Out fries. I only go to In-N-Out now if I have time to sit down inside. You gotta start eating them fries the moment they give you that red tray.
Fuck that Chad coming in. I'm not going in and out.
These fucking fries.
Okay, you know what? That'll be all. Chad. And then they said, I feel like, you know, my opinion, allegedly, they might have just killed Chad and just said he shot himself because they wasn't finna do, like, you can't even say there was anything, because that In-N-Out, it's not many people in there that look like us. I know when I go to In-N-Out.
He was outside shooting people in their cars. There was a Tesla charging station outside, and so it was people sitting in their cars.
Did they all look like us, though? Like, it wasn't like a Roscoe's on Manchester.
This is in Idaho. There's 4 of us in the whole county.
Yeah, so that part, which is why they shot him and was like, oh, he killed himself. Right, because they couldn't even throw no wrench in it. He was targeting black people, and nope, we weren't there. This is y'all doing y'all per usual.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, that's who gets them. We get us, they get.
We just fall in sometimes. Like we was damn, we was over here. Yeah. Idaho, and he killed himself. So who did he didn't get none of us, did he?
I don't think so. It was only 3 people got it. So
yeah, and that the ratio of black people
and the chances of it being a black person.
We didn't have the numbers. Yeah, we didn't have the chicken place.
Well, God bless the ones that did lose their lives, and the ones.
Oh, God bless. Well, God bless them.
Recovery for the 7 that did get injured.
Mental health for the in and out community.
Yeah, man, that's probably so traumatizing. But Idaho is so far. I've never been. I have no idea what goes on.
Idaho, that's the Midwest.
If that type of thing is normal. Well, it would never be normal. You get what I'm saying? But if they have a lot of, they don't have
right
a lot of shootings
next to us. That's right above Vegas. I mean Nevada, right next to Oregon.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Vegas had a lot of mass shootings themselves. Arizona too.
Right there above Reno.
Right there, yeah, but I'm near Utah. That's the Mormon belt. That's their area.
Closer than
they're
a lot of others.
Mm-hmm. Chad, did they say it was a motive? Did he have a motive?
No, I don't think so. I don't think they know yet, but they'll figure it out. You know, they always figure these things out.
From the video, which is pretty graphic, it looked like he was just randomly.
There's a video?
Yeah, there's a video. There's a video of everything graphic. It's all over X.
Why didn't we show that?
Because we could get banned for it.
We're on YouTube.
But I'm not trying to say it like it was crazy though, CC. But you could see him shooting inside of the Tesla.
What?
He shot
he had one gun and went and got another one.
Yeah, it was
like he was in the middle of the drive-through.
It was just random. It looked random though.
And you cannot get out of the drive-through. The drive-through in and out is diabolical. Oh my God! Did he work there? Was he an ex-employee?
I don't think so.
I think this nigga was waiting in line and was like, you know what? I'm tired of all these niggas always being in this line. I ain't gonna lie, and known for being crowded. I ain't trying to make jokes.
No, you did.
That's a moment right there.
Did you see the dude across the street?
Not saying this. No. Oh damn, that sound wrong. I'm not saying it's a motive like I understand. I'm saying that's his motive.
I think that was funny though. I'm sorry.
If I had a gun,
I don't wait in line for shit.
Allegedly.
No, I said I've been in some lines where if I had.
Nah, I know, but allegedly, nigga, you ain't capable of no crazy crash out dumb shit like that, man.
It was a couple hot lines.
In a line?
It was a couple summers.
See how we just go home guard. We black, man. We just going. That's okay.
I was in some lines.
I'm leaving. I'm not waiting in this motherfucker.
A nigga ain't gonna even get in a line. Nigga gonna see how long. Damn, that's a long ass line. We're the next location. Nigga ain't finna wait.
Now, I go into how bad I want this restaurant.
And then all of a sudden, somebody else walk up and you like, I wish you cut in front of me,
bro. But we
gotta
out. Put some respect on how bad the in and out lines actually be, gang. They be going all the way out.
Let's talk about it.
Well, first of all, like I said earlier, I don't go to In and Out unless I'm finna go inside, and I avoid that car line. You In and Out, when you go inside and it be 50 people in there, you still get your food fast as hell.
It goes quick. Yeah, they do. It goes faster than the line. Yeah,
so
totally.
Like, I don't know why
they prioritize
the cars. that takes forever. Mm-hmm. That takes forever. But
unless they got some,
they be like on number.
Never mind.
They be like on number 32. And then they give you a ticket that says 68. You go sit down and you go get you a pink lemonade, and then go get your ketchup and some peppers and sit down with your little number. Then all of a sudden that you hear you're like 65. You like, what the fuck? How fast? He's like, oh shit, they finna
shout out to the off-duty officer and the other patron that took him down.
Mm-hmm.
They stopped him from doing too much.
Yep.
But it's workers running out in their uniforms. Like, yo, you see people with all white and red paper.
Damn. CC, don't laugh.
Then I'm not laughing at. Okay,
No,
but
no,
So
you know
you
what?
seen the video from the dude from across the street in the car, right? Yeah, he
No,
yelling
it's
at
a
him like, "Hey,
lady.
dude, don't
It's
do
a
it." He's going,
no.
"Don't do
It's an
Oh,
it."
hey,
older.
I thought he was
And
gonna turn around and
He
get
said,
him
"Oh
out the
shit."
way.
He said, "Oh shit, this motherfucker shoot."
But you know, the cameraman
this
never
was from
died.
an older. It was
Mhm.
from an older Caucasian lady in her car, and she was pulling in and seeing everybody. Well, she was like, "Oh my goodness, no!" Like you can. But
Yeah,
all
and
you
they were
saw
like,
was
and dude
people.
says, "Shooter." The dude was shooter. She was like,
Right, he was
oh,
waving her off, but
yeah, yeah. He
the
telling her
fact
to
that
go
she was
back, and
behind
she's
the
still
counter,
going forward. I was like, "Oh, see,
nigga,
you are definitely
They
the
ran out
person
the
in the movie
door.
to get shot."
Mhm.
It's like,
It was
what's
like
going
five
on
workers
here?
that
Why is
ran
everybody
out.
retreating?
5 workers that ran out. When you never see more than one worker from behind, they don't, one in the seating area. It's only one. Then they cleaning up. It was like 5 people running out. So they was like, "Put these fries. I'm out." Like they came from behind the counter and ran out the front door. But how
It
this
was
man was
one dude.
shooting
You
that,
know, there
like,
was one
that's
dude
crazy.
inside that was, his burger was up next.
He had a 6 for 6, my nigga,
And
on the way.
they had just put
I
that other bag of burgers and stuff on the counter. When they got to shooting,
don't
that
nobody
nigga
say nothing to
grabbed that
me.
shit.
No,
I
no,
was like,
Right.
oh
no,
my
no.
god! It's like he grabbed
I
him. I
cannot know.
would have grabbed me a bag of burgers. That would have been like Wimpy in this bitch. All right, man. Let's move on, man.
No.
Let's move
hmm
on. That is funny.
you know what? I do so. Come on, Wayne! Man, and that track was fire. But did you hear that? That shit was brilliant.
That's
I hope you're
another
not gonna
fuck
talk shit
these
about it.
niggas and everything
Yeah,
on these fuck these
I, as you
niggas.
should. Fuck these niggas. Dead ass. Yeah.
Wayne
What?
out here looking skinny buff at the same damn time.
I never thought he was anything to look at. Care not.
Hey, Wayne.
He could have a goddamn shit on his lip that got some shit on his lip. Wouldn't give a damn. Don't care. He's fire. Cause that was fire. That was brilliant.
People was out here talking about BBL1, BBL Weezy.
Nah, I mean, at the
Yeah.
end of the day, I did see that, and the people who were saying that just don't know Lil Wayne for
Can't
real. Bro
compete.
been in shape forever. The nigga's a skater.
And he's a dad. And he's old and he don't have to worry about shit. If your life was like his, and I believe him when he said he never experienced racism because he came in as a kid, he was
He was a
protected by
fucking
who,
kid.
but he was protected by who he's protected, and by the time he got to interact with white people on his own, he was worth more than
Didn't them.
nothing to them. They're not going to treat him bad. Bravo, boy. Man, play that. Fuck these niggas. He said it. You heard him. Get into it.
He said it. You heard him.
Fuck these niggas. That's why he did it with his shirt off. Yeah, he was trolling. That's why he knew he looked like that.
That he's talking about.
Yeah, he looked like that. He knew that.
That's what
No, he trolling. He did that shit on purpose.
That's what he said.
Singing "fuck these niggas."
On
I'm
the,
gonna take
classic tour.
my
Right
fuck
now.
these niggas. Hey, play
20
that shit
years of
again,
classics tour.
Nah, yeah, this is definitely a tour that I would want to attend for sure, bro. Let's put some respect on the fact that Lil Wayne had this shit for 20 years. And the only reason why Drake even exists is because of Wayne, and the only reason why Drake is as successful as he is and held it down for he is because Lil Wayne personally gave that little nigga the torch himself.
He blessed
and then
him.
sat back. And then still put out music, but just, you know what I'm saying, let my young nigga take over. That's his protege. To think about that, he gave us Nicki Minaj and Drake, one of the biggest artists on both genders. That's lit.
August 28th, he'll be in Fresno. Let's go.
Okay.
That's far.
Come on.
Where else?
No, it's not.
Yeah,
anywhere closer. He gotta be in San Diego or Los Angeles.
No,
for sure.
but he's not doing. He's doing that on purpose. Fresno is the closest he gonna get. I'm telling you. Listen, look at where we are. Look at our history.
I saw this nigga a couple months ago. So.
No, did you?
At the Staples Center.
Oh, when was it?
Right, but not
December?
this concert.
I don't know if it was this one. It was this. I got there late. This nigga was doing rock songs.
The Carter album series, it's the so the 20-year anniversary. Man, that's why he outside looking like that. He knew they was gonna say some shit. Fuck these niggas. I'm with you, Wayne.
On these niggas.
Look at it, because he do got abs on the side and then like a little fat at the bottom.
No,
so that is.
This is literally from Long Beach.
Oh shit, you right. This was the LA stop, and we just missed it.
Yeah, this is.
He was here.
It literally says it. I just looked up and looked at the title. It literally.
Oh, it is Power 106.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because I don't listen to the radio, I totally forgot about that shit.
I can't even remember the last time I listened to this.
Let's go to Fresno. Come on.
Okay, when is this?
When is it? The 28th.
August 28th.
All right.
See, you already remember. We could just do a turnaround. We only got to go for the concert.
Okay. I'm down. Now I want to go to the concert.
All right. Let me see. The tickets is on
Groupon.
They probably like $300. But hey, all we need to do is get in the building. I got you.
Oh yeah. How so, CC?
I can't give it up on a listen because I got you. I'm trust and believe.
Hey, look,
we gonna get her. Hey, we gonna get CC up on stage, and hopefully she don't act like this girl.
Why weren't you into it?
It wasn't that I was into it. I was approached first and upgraded to VIP, and they don't give you any instructions on who, what, when, where, or how.
They didn't tell you they were going to pull you on stage?
They told me that it was a possibility of me going on stage, but they didn't confirm that until it was closer to time for me to go on stage. And of course, you're getting to go up on stage. Why would I decline that? People are pulling the narrative that I'm in a relationship or whatever the case may be. No one can tell me the reasoning as to why I said yes to getting on stage. But you also don't know who you're going on stage for or with.
I'm going to kind of pick up what you put down there. You said, I didn't know who I was going to be pulled up on stage with. The way I see it, there are two people. There's Usher and there's Chris Brown. And that means that you were banking on Chris Brown and you got Usher and you would have been more into it with Chris Brown. Am I reading this right?
Me solely, I went to the concert for Chris Brown. It's nothing against Usher or anything like that, but I'm more of a Chris Brown fan than I am of Usher. So, of course, it would have been a different reaction with Chris Brown. It wouldn't have been the stiffness or whatever the internet is portraying.
So you, after what happened, some of the fans were getting on you saying you had no business being on stage. I thought your response to them was interesting. You explained that their team approached you and moved you to VIP before the show even started, and then you said, "Pretty privileges, something you hoes will never know about."
That post specifically was directed towards my city.
She was shooting. She said, "You bitches is ugly."
Okay, so I'm assuming she said, well, after hearing her say that was particularly directed towards her city, I'm assuming a lot of girls from her city was like, bitch,
don't look like her.
You should have did that. Why you ain't? I'm pretty sure they was pretty much roasting her on her head or something. That's what she was saying.
Yeah, and they didn't like her anyway, so that of course they would piggyback on some shit because again, pretty privileged. They wouldn't have upgraded the one she's referring to because they wouldn't have garnered an upgrade.
They was chopped.
They were like, okay, no, they was like this way, that way, this way, okay, yeah. And then they, pretty privileged. She said it, and I'm not mad at her. These hoes are loyal. Shout out, because she said I wanted Chris Brown.
I ain't gonna lie, man.
She got the light skin vote, but I mean, it's giving like, okay, it's fine. She get the light skin vote, I guess, but again, I get it.
No,
I
I'm just
get
saying,
it.
like in that case, because at first I was like, why would you even go if you didn't want to be on stage? But when she was describing that they don't be specific on who you go on stage for or whatever the
And
case
I
may be,
said that, yeah,
then
I said that.
I
Go there.
understand now. Like, nigga, she just wanted to go. It ain't nothing personal. She just wanted to be on stage with Chris Brown. Now she with this older nigga that she's been
She was
going to
like,
this concert
"Damn, I
for.
got Usher."
Like, Unc
She
trying to
probably
kiss
would,
on me.
yeah, and she probably didn't like. It's a lot. Never
She didn't
mind.
like him.
Shout out.
She didn't like him.
Shout out.
Allegedly.
What? I was just saying that he was older.
I thought you was gonna say the other shit.
I don't know what you
No,
going
that
at,
he had
but
herpes?
I'm not.
I'll see.
I'm gonna say what I was saying just because we on air and I don't even. I was saying she don't want no older nigga because you gotta think about it. Usher is a lot older than Chris Brown. You get what I'm saying? They're both like in different generations.
She didn't want no old ass.
And she
herpes,
looks like she's
nigga.
around Chris Brown's age anyway, so I get that. Now, what were you thinking I was talking about?
What did she didn't want her? CC?
Old ass herpes.
Ooh. Who got that?
Allegedly. Usher. He got that shit on his lip. Allegedly, he got some shit on his lip. They got some shit on his lip.
Said,
I said
word. That's that thing. That's that package. That's that thing you can't shake.
He said, I hope you don't mind.
Yeah, no.
Nah, I didn't. Allegedly, of course. Yeah. Wow. Nah, you thought I was talking about that?
I thought that's what you was
gonna say.
Hell
nah. You know, I be trying to be politically. I be trying to be politically neutral on this motherfucker, man.
That's why she didn't like
give a fuck, though. You crazy lady.
I am.
Yep, down there. He was like, "Shorty, I hope you don't mind."
She minded.
She was like, "No, not only do I mind, like, oh God."
I ain't gonna lie, with that forehead, Mega Mind do kind of hit different. She mega minded.
No, she is. It's giving. Come
on, man. Y'all done said the Earth word, the passage, and all that. All I said was just something about the forehead, playing around. Nah, that's all.
And if you really look at her, she really is like, you could tell like her natural demeanor is relaxed though. Like her energy is like relaxed. She's really like, she don't have like a.
She probably would be the prettiest.
Yeah,
girl
she
out of
real
her city.
laid. No.
Yeah, she from some little small town.
Like a small town, like where like, she just the diamond in the rough.
I mean, but her demeanor, like her disposition, she seems really laid back in general. Do you know what I mean? Like she don't seem like the female, the female that's like me, like really out loud, boisterous. You know what I mean? She's more laid back. So that's more just her general. Right. Well, excuse me, I'm conservative. No, I'm just, okay, but I'm not. So I get it.
You more on the outgoing side. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm an extrovert. She seems more introverted, like generally. You know what I mean? Like her natural everyday demeanor is, she's sitting back. Even how she was leaned back with Usher. Right. Her same thing right now. She's doing the interview with the same posture. So, teamed with, I don't like him. I didn't come here for him. And I'm sure she probably said, I hope they don't pull me on the stage with Usher. I said she didn't like him. Yeah. She didn't like him.
She said, I don't like this old nigga. I want Cliff Breezy.
You already know what time it is.
Hey. Yeah, I don't. Hey. Some things I just don't see why they go viral. Some things I feel like go viral for the wrong reason. I don't think they should have got on her head for that. It's preferences. I thought it was funny. It's preferences. It was hilarious because it hit that man Asher ego kind of different. Like,
no, it did. That's why he was like, "Get this bitch out of here."
Bro said, "Like, hey, gang."
He said, "Oh, she don't want to be up."
Yeah, she wanted to be up there with Chris Brown. She got to wait till the late show.
She ain't even open. Okay, never mind. She ain't even opened up a little bit to get dry hump. He was like, "Get her out of here." Who got her on here?
Yeah, bro, she literally looked like she was like trying to stay away from him. Like,
maybe they can't find nobody for Usher. This whole, do you know what I mean?
There was somebody auntie in there that wanted Usher,
and he didn't want them.
Auntie was up
from
there.
What y'all saying?
They don't give a fuck.
This news to me. When did this come out? When did he?
Oh, he was like in court this fat girl said.
Yeah. Yes. Oh my God. She.
Remember that shit? Yeah, big girl said she was like,
was she like thick or was she just
no?
She didn't fit the description.
She was just.
She did not fit the description.
See, what the hell was this nigga doing?
Usher has a type, okay? And he's on tour with Chris Brown.
This nigga Usher. This nigga can't let.
Not even this.
You know what?
Not even the same demographic. Usher fans are not Chris Brown fans.
So he caught that from a big girl.
No, big girl.
No, she said.
She caught it from him.
That's what she
allegedly.
said.
Yeah.
I believe her.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Because who?
You know. It's alleged.
Yeah.
So
it's all alleged.
When she sued him, she didn't win.
I don't remember if she won.
I think
they settled out of court.
Oh, they settled?
Yeah.
I'm gonna settle out of court right now for $500.
They settled. That kind of insinuates something. We gonna get off
settle means.
Nah, I know what settled. I know what settling out of court means.
It's supposed to mean there's no guilt, no omitted, and all that kind of shit. But you know,
a lot of it is also like
we always take it as like, oh, you settled, you gave money. Oh, that means that shit was true.
Yeah.
But it could have been just like, hey, get me the fuck out of the news right now.
In 2012.
Could have been record.
It was in 2012.
Could have been record.
Usher paid a $1.1 million settlement to a former stylistic acquaintance partner who claimed he diagnosed her with herpes. He didn't disclose a herpes diagnosis.
So 24 years. Not 24 years. 12.
Since 2012,
he paid her 1.1.
So it's been 14 years, and I'm just now finding out that this nigga got
he got the ick.
Not that it's like breaking. Well, allegedly. Well, I don't know. I never heard.
No pun. Breaking herpes. That's funny.
Yeah. See, I heard that one too. Like, you guys just breaking this out to me. Wow.
Oh.
She called. Keyword breakout.
Oh wait. 2 women and a man. Alleging similar claims of non-disclosure.
A man?
Yes. From 2017
Was it Lil Rodney? The one that said that Diddy did? What?
No, there was an attorney represented 3 individuals, 2 women and a man, alleging similar claims of non-disclosure and emotional distress. Yeah, right. So you didn't tell me you had this, and I contracted it, and I can, you know, because they do, like when you have an infectious disease, like a sexually transmitted disease, and they diagnose you, the CDC will make you say, well, who have you had sex with in the last time span of this? And you give me their name, and I have to notify them. That part. So 2 women and a man. In 2017 and between 2017 and 2018 were represented by the same attorney who said he did not disclose that he had the herpes. And I don't even have to say allegedly because literally I don't have to say allegedly because that's actually what happened.
Damn, that's crazy.
And that's what happened. Yeah.
Not that invested in
so 4 people said and sued him in court that he had herpes and didn't tell him. And again, I guess they would know because they got it.
Damn, wait, so he was messing with Chili from
She probably got it. Okay. Okay, now that's alleged. That's why they broke up. She was like, nigga. She said, my body is my money.
It's crazy that you're having that same emotion and thought that I had 14 years ago.
Chili got the herpes.
Chili.
Allegedly. Well, you know, I don't think herpes makes you cold.
I'm not even trying to. That's some serious shit.
It's just outbreak, so she got to keep her stress level down, so she doesn't have any outbreak. Allegedly. I'm about to hang up. Fuck both of y'all.
Got beans in it. It's all right. You got it. Let's move on, please, bro. This nigga ruined.
See, he can spend that money and fuck with YG Life. He can spend that money and fuck with YG Life. Let me tell you what his mark ass is doing. He's spending money and financing Draco campaign to try to fuck with this boy life and get him arrested because he mad about a battle. You start playing me like that, cause I swear to God, that little shit'll get shot up and all that shit. I'll make his life horrible. All that shit he living in out here, cuz that shit'll get burnt up.
Who is saying
See, the difference is, cuz it's like real
Glasses
power.
Malone, damn.
See, that's rented power. You rent it, you pay for it. Real power, cuz, is when it's actually real. When niggas will do it for you just for the measure.
That part.
And he shitted on.
You don't want me to start kicking cuz back in. You don't want me to start announcing to the world exactly what type of hoe ass shit he doing.
Yes, I do.
See,
y'all
tell
be
on these niggas. And y'all want me to
niggas
go.
don't tell them.
I'm not really tripping about it. It's not an important topic, cuz. You wanted to do it. This ain't no conspiracy. This is a fact.
Come on. Tell. Say it.
This is him, I believe, going at a person whose name is listed underneath their picture. There's a name listed underneath them, and he asks them a question, like, you know how they donate and say what they have to say. It's small now, so you can't really see it. But it was a person who was saying something, so that's the person he's directing this interview to, and you know, Drake caught the crossfire.
And he's talking about Game.
He's talking about Drake. Yeah, he's saying Drake is funding a campaign, a Draco campaign to put YG in jail. He's accusing him of that. And
I believe that.
He's also saying that it's because of the battle that he had with Kendrick, and that if he messes with him, he made some threats. You get what I'm saying? And that I'll just be like, damn, it's serious, because for Glasses to go out of character and make threats, he ain't playing.
And did we not have this conversation at the top of the show about people that don't get over shit? There are some tender dicks.
I'm just
that
interested
like
to
girls.
know what is going on behind the scenes. You know,
he needs to tell.
That was a crazy battle, CC, and Drake did take a super hit. I don't think he just gave up on it.
He's been taking hits. He sucks. Again, as a true, as a lyricist, like, he's an entertainer. That's different from a rapper.
Right.
Or, you know what I mean? And art, like, he's an entertainer. He's an actor. Do you understand? Like, he's an actor. And there, you know, again, if you have the money to pay for ghostwriters, then again, a ghostwriter means I'm gonna write your stuff and it's gonna blow up and I'm not gonna say nothing. That's on purpose, because I don't have the skills or the wherewithal to make it to this point without people like you. He's been a hater. Anybody that will pay a ghostwriter.
Do you believe that he's basically what we asking?
Absolutely.
He's funding the Draco campaign.
Absolutely, because he has the money to do so. Dead ass. I do.
Why do you feel as though he would do so?
Because he's not better than the guy he's coming after. He's not better than him. And how can I come? How can I get my get back?
I'm sorry. Drake is.
But as an entertainer, YG writes his own shit.
But it ain't nothing that you.
It doesn't matter. Okay. It doesn't matter. If Drake wrote his own shit, we would.
Okay, no, see, look, I agree with you. I do believe myself that Drake funded it, but I don't think it's because YG's better than him.
What would he want him for?
Because Drake's more successful. I think.
But what would he want him for?
I think he's doing it because he has a relationship with Draco before Draco passed away, and he has a relationship with Draco. He has a song with Draco, and he was close friends with Draco before Draco passed away. And also, YG was one of the people that was dancing at the pop out to the Not Like Us song that was calling Drake a pedophile after Drake has songs with YG. So mind you, this is me not reasoning with why he did it, but I'm saying that's why he's doing it. That he literally said it. Like, these are literally campaigns,
and all these things.
People who are close to him say why he's mad at a lot of people, because
he's a punk ass nigga.
LeBron James, because LeBron James got the pop out. LeBron James didn't do nothing but just be at the nigga. LeBron didn't even go on stage. He was just in the audience, and now he's enemy number one because he was there.
Typical mark ass nigga, because I'm not gonna go after the source. I'm gonna go after everybody around, because I can't touch the source.
I never respected that. He's beefing with people who were like Twitter executives and stuff.
Yeah, he's a mark. He's like Rumpelstiltskin. He's flailing.
What was the guy's name?
I forgot.
Okay, but we kind of going off topic. What happened next though, CC, after Glasses Malone said that? YG,
I love what he said.
YG took to a story to repost the post and say it ain't so, and then right after that he posts red alert, B team tap in. Now
he's a gangbanger, right?
Yeah, but CC, and he's also under federal investigation. I just personally don't feel like this was the smartest thing to post. You know what I'm saying? I don't think so, which is why he had later deleted it, because it went viral. Of course, you had several people talking about, what does this mean? You got academics reposting. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's messy.
He should have
You're
stayed out of
already
that.
under federal investigation, although federal
investigation.
Also,
investigation. Right.
Yeah, federal investigation. But you also got to remember, not only that, he got picked up from the police right before the verses. So even if say that whole Drake campaign thing was fake, it's physical proof that the police is watching you, because they picked you up and interrogated you right before the verses. You know what I'm saying? So no eyes are on you. So I think with that information, he should have applied that and avoided at least doing the red team, B team, red alert, B team.
Shout out to the real niggas. He don't give a fuck.
I mean, hey,
he don't give a damn. He a real ass. He a gang banger. He's a gang banger. He's a gang member.
But
let me not say.
See, I understand that, but I'm gonna be real with you. There's a divide between the wise and the crash out gangbangers. You get what I'm saying? There's a divide between that. Those two do coexist within the gang culture. It's not
absolutely.
It's not just crash out, which is the
right
a big stereotype on gangbanging. But yeah, there are OGs, not even necessarily OGs. There are people who are YNs or young niggas who have just a smart intellect to know. It's just certain shit you just don't insinuate or post when you got eyes on you. Not even just when you got eyes on you, but just you being from where you from and you doing what you do, and you know what I'm saying? Being a gangbanger, like you said, like you know what I'm saying?
But what he said,
he could have just sent it. What I'm saying is he could have just hit his niggas up, gang. You don't gotta. This shit ain't all for social media, gang. You posting that, of course, it's gonna get more attention. Now motherfuckers is saying you making threats to a nigga, and all you did was say red alert, B team tap in.
I didn't see him threaten anybody.
Me either, CC, but you're not getting my point. It could have been,
but as a defendant,
this extra attention could have been avoided.
As a defendant,
it didn't do nothing. It didn't do nothing.
But it does damage like any prosecution's case, because now there's a created reasonable doubt. No, he's creating a reasonable doubt, because now he can say, "Hey, there's somebody that can be used as evidence that video you showed before, and then he made the post and reposted it. Like that could be used as creating a reasonable doubt to the prosecution's. No, somebody is setting me up. Somebody is setting me up, and like you said, say it ain't so.
But him saying
red team, B team.
Listen. Say it ain't so is fine. That's fine. That's regular. That's fine. Him addressing it. That's just him addressing it, and letting the public know that was warranted. That's not the story I'm saying that in question. It's the red alert. B team tap in. That's it. Like,
what game is he from?
I mean, all right, I give it to you, gang. I'm gonna just drop it.
But no, I'm just saying, because again, he didn't call out. He didn't give up the. He didn't throw up the sign and call his boys.
That's just my final opinion on that.
I'm just being a litigator in this conversation that we're talking. Again, because the burden of proof rests on the prosecution, not the defendant. So if he's already being looked at in any area as a defendant, this right here does not hurt him, in my opinion, only because he did not specifically say red team, B team. That could mean Twitter. It could mean hey. It could mean anybody. They
literally have people who study this type of shit. They know what
they know exactly
what the fuck that
means,
CC.
I'm gonna need you to prove it.
Come on, all right. This ain't 2002. This ain't 2001 where niggas had certain slangs that they could get away with and have over the course. Even since then. Shit,
you don't know exactly what
I'm
you're
not saying
talk
the court.
about.
I'm not even necessarily saying the court. The investigators or feds themselves study this type of shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like when
for the RICOs, these are RICO experts. They know what these words and slangs mean.
Do they call each other red team, B
niggas
team?
Within the gang telling them what the slangs mean, telling on each other.
I said,
there's niggas that are telling CC that are from the very gang that we, not from their gang. I'm not saying from the gang that YG from. I'm just saying in general. There's gang bangers that tell on.
Of
niggas,
course, all day long. You're right. But I'm just saying, is red team, B team is something that associated with gang like vernacular?
Yes.
Is that what?
Red alert,
Oh.
B team. First of all, I ain't finna dive into that,
I'm gonna
man.
start.
I ain't finna do
Ring the
nobody's job
alarm.
for them, man.
So
But come on,
Beyonce's a gang member because she did say ring the
We're
alarm.
not gonna be coy,
I don't know.
CC. We ain't gonna be coy. It was a bad idea for them to post that, gang. We just gonna leave it at that. All right. Now, anybody with some goddamn sense, whether they from a gang or not from a gang, I know both. They'll tell you this was not the smartest idea, gang. You could have went without it. Now this shit all over academics page and everybody else.
In academics, allegedly, I feel like he fucks with the police.
Definitely, it ain't alleged. He
yeah,
literally
definitely.
tells you
Yeah, he says it all the time.
every stream he has, he tells niggas he's going to call the cops. He said he will call the cops on Jay-Z. He said he'll call the cops on Meek Mill. He said he'll call the cops on Lil Baby. He said this nigga is an advocate. He advocates for telling the police and giving them information. And most of his
that's
streams
why
are
ain't nobody
dedicated to
touched
solving crimes. Hint.
And ain't nobody touched him.
He created that whole thing with Chicago. He put the police on Chicago. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying
that's why anybody should touch him, but
no,
I'm just saying.
CC saying nobody's ever touched him. We're like, nobody should ever touch him.
Because he
because
he tells on people. That goes back to my point.
He ain't lying to niggas and acting like he's hood and then telling on people. He telling you exactly what he is before you even have altercation with him. He is a citizen.
Because he's telling.
He'll tell on you. Now, if you start some shit with him or you get into some shit with him, just know you dealing with a nigga that's gonna tell. Anybody with some sense ain't gonna keep playing with niggas that's gonna tell.
Didn't I just say
Drake just took this nigga Kendrick to court, so why is you making
tell on him? Tell on him.
Alone, but niggas don't give a fuck. And I don't blame them though. Niggas is grown man. They gonna crash out. Whatever's going on behind the scenes, I'm pretty sure is warranting them for that. I'm not judging them on that. I'm just saying it's
why do you think he was so mad?
You can't do nothing now that you just said what you gonna do. You can't do it, nigga. It's gonna be very.
So hard. Why was Glasses Malone so mad? Why is he so mad?
I believe personally, he's mad at the fact that Drake is going from the outside looking in, because there's a lot of things that could be happening on behind the scenes. You know, these people are involved in the music industry, so there could be a lot of shit going on that we don't know necessarily. But from the outside looking in, he could just be mad at what he just said. You know, the fact that he feels that Drake is behind this Draco campaign of him being accused of, you know, the murder of Draco and everything, and trying to put him behind bars. There are a lot of people who are allies of Drake who are like really front running these stories about YG from a stance, from what it looks like, of biasness. But I can't say for sure or not, but it does. It's like a setup. Like they're doing it in favor of, you know.
Yeah. So Drake, but whoever just said that is gonna get subpoenaed.
They're crashing out, CC. They're not doing it for nothing. But I just don't think. I don't think it's smart for them to make it public. Let nigga just do it. You know.
All right,
he should.
Let's leave that one right there. Then
I get it. I get it. I get what you're saying.
Couple ones before we get out of here for the night.
Nike just signed 11 high school football players to NIL deals. These are 15, 16, and 17-year-olds. Kids who haven't played a single college snap yet. And this isn't just Nike writing checks. This is Nike telling you exactly where they think the future of sports is headed. For decades, the athlete pipeline looked the same. High school, college, NFL, Nike deal. Nike just completely rewrote that pipeline. Now it's high school, Nike deal, college, NFL. They're no longer waiting for athletes to prove themselves at the highest level. They're investing at the moment culture start, before the college coaches, before the draft, before Super Bowl ring. Think about what that actually means. A 16-year-old quarterback today isn't just a player anymore. He's a media company, a personal brand, content creator, a merchandise business, a future licensing empire. And football is just one part of that business. His name is the asset. And Nike just bought into that asset before anyone else could. Now here's my VC take on this. This is portfolio investing applied to athletic talent. You sign 11 high school football players, a few become generational stars. Those winners pay for the entire portfolio and then some. The rest still build the brand, generate content, and move product. It's the same.
What y'all feel about Nike starting to give these kids this kind of money?
brilliant on
like
their parents' moves.
It starts off looking brilliant, like Cece said, but then there becomes little. It gets dark.
Why?
Because these are kids.
But their parents,
when kids and money gets involved, at some point it becomes unfair. You know what I mean?
They have parents, because again they're minors, so they can't even legally enter into a contract. Whoever's in charge of them does it.
Yeah,
so their parents.
CC, you talk about a lot of money. Nike, you get what I'm saying? You think
if Nike came and said your baby is the star and wanted to give you $100 million, you wouldn't sign? And you knew your boy was talented.
I'm not saying I wouldn't, CC, but I'm saying that's not the point. I'm saying it's good now. I'm saying it's gonna be good now, but later down the line, just mark my words. There's gonna be a case where something goes down where we all are gonna be sitting here and be like, "Nah, that's fucked up." With this particular situation,
like get out of hand.
They're gonna need some Danny Cougar insurance type shit.
The Coogan.
Danny Coogan insurance.
Yeah, but that just protects their money.
Huh?
That's Mando. They have to do that. You have to set that up separate, like it's a court blocked account. You know what I mean? So whatever they get, like a percentage goes into that account off top.
Please,
yeah,
bro.
no.
For anybody who don't know what I'm talking about, I believe it's called the Danny Coogan account is for when you have like a child actor, right? You have to set up a bank account for them that the parents cannot access, that the money goes to. So the parents can't just steal the kid's money. It's named after the child actor from The Monsters, I believe it was. It was like he was one of the kids on the show, and then like thought that was a really big show, and they made a lot of money, and that kid didn't see a dime of it because his parents were spending it as fast as he was making it, and so so he ended up suing them.
I'm gonna take stock in that. I'm not, not in
in that aspect too. Yeah, that could be a problem. Parents stealing from the child, but.
So what do you think is going to happen to the kid? Like they're going to have too much money too soon and fall into the bad of.
I just feel like it's going to be corrupt. There's some corruption that's going to brew
from the Nike. I mean, not Nike, but
it's just going to change. Like it's going to a lot of these kids who are going to be in this situation. I just feel like it's going to like
too much for them. Like at this stage,
yeah, it's going to mess up a lot of them mentally. Like. They're gonna be stars since they was 11. A lot of people who've been stars since they was like small kids or young kids. Like when they be grown and famous, like they done had some fucked up experiences.
Michael Jackson, he said his childhood was stolen.
They just all seem a little weird and different. You know what I mean? So
I
just feel like just
give them an opportunity to be young and free kids.
Just be good. But at the end of the day, there are some kids out there that are 11 that are would have loved this opportunity. I mean, that are grown now that would have loved the opportunity then. So by all means, there's probably kids out there who really need it or whatever. So it's good in its own right, but it also could turn.
Is the NIL? Are they like agents or like what are they representing themselves as?
NIL is name, image, and likeness. Yeah. That's what you're getting paid off of.
Yes. So like how like when you're like the adults, you
don't want somebody to own that.
Sale, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You don't want nobody to own your name, image, and likeness. That's you.
What I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They could get corrupted. What about when they get grown and they don't no longer want to play sports or none of that? They want to do something else and they grown ass age. Well, guess what?
God!
Your name, image, and likeness is already ours, so you can't go be a streamer. You can't play music. You can't do none of this because. If you don't want to do what we want to do, we got all this signed already.
That shit is crazy.
We paid you $100 million, remember? Now you're
name, image, and likeness
or 20 something with no millions, and you can't find no other way to make money.
No, and that has nothing to do with their athleticism.
13-year-old face.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with the athleticism, like them being good at sports. That has nothing to do with sports. It don't name, image, and likeness. That don't say anything about what they do as an athlete.
That's why they named it that, so it can be
It could be a
broad term.
Yeah, so
but that's what you're getting paid off of in any endorsement. In any endorsement, that is what you're getting paid off of. Your name, your image, or your likeness. So
my God. And it's good. Oh, that's bad. From a business standpoint, marketing, we can do whatever with these kids at this point. Right. Right. Okay,
we can put
good.
them in all kind of domains.
But as a on a cellular level, like KG was saying, that's very bad. That's extremely bad. In my opinion.
They're kids. You're doing it
young.
We're making another Disney and
they're not smart enough
generation
to make their own decisions to know what these contracts they're committing to. You get what I'm saying?
No, I'm not. No, yeah.
And then these parents are going to be blinded by the money, so they're first. As soon as they see that's bringing that Nike's taking interest in them, that alone is going to win them over. Like,
and it's not Nike; it's name, image, and likeness.
No, it's
so
Nike
Nike signed them to a NIL deal.
Yeah. It is Nike, but it's their name, image, and likeness that Nike is going to possess after signing them.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah,
that's bad. I'm still going to look into are they public? Are they trading? I'm still looking at that. But I'm just saying.
Yeah, you can look up like what people's individual deals, because like you can be sponsored
by
McDonald's.
IPO? Yeah, no, I want to know the
like
IPO.
McDonald's and Gatorade, the local car company, all kind of stuff.
Schools
are giving NIL deals themselves, so you be sponsored by the school.
That's brilliant. Kind of stuff. It's brilliant from a business. Oh my God!
They had to sue for that because one day, what happened was it was a college basketball player was playing NCAA basketball, I believe it was, and then he picked his school, and then so they had a player on the game, his height, his weight, his color, looked like him.
A doppelganger.
Had his jersey number, but it just didn't have his name on it. And then he was like, then he looked it up and was like, oh, they sold 1 million copies of this video game. I'm in the video game. How come I don't get a cut? And so he sued, and they took away all NCAA video games for about 12 years, like football, basketball, all games, until recently when they started giving the NIL deals, and now they're allowed to do the college football games and stuff again. Because now every year they have to give everybody that's in the game a cut, so that they give all the kids in the video game $1,000.
Shut up.
The game comes out. Yep. If you're going to be
$1,000,
that's it, because there's thousands of kids.
But this game is gonna be like, I still have a Game Boy cartridges. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, these things are still gonna for eternity, as long as there's technology, like even record players type thing. Do you know what I mean? Like that's like literally saying that $1,000, because you're gonna be on this game forever.
CC just reminded me of something talking about records and CDs and stuff like that. Here goes something else that's gonna be around for a very long time.
Oh, Jesus Christ on the cracker.
Martha Reeves.
Wait for it. Put your headphones on. Turn them up, KG. Wait for it.
Hold up. Give me a second.
I'm about to turn my camera off. I'm about to turn my camera off.
I'm gonna pause and act like I didn't mess this up.
Wait for it, KG. I'm already crying. Oh,
you seen it?
Uh-huh. And they won't let me sing. I'ma just say. Hold on. And Martha Reeves, dancing in the street. Is that her? Martha Reeves and the Vandellas.
Yep.
Did she do Dancing in the Street?
Hold up. Give me 1 second. My bad, people. I'm gonna edit this part, act like this didn't happen. Like I didn't download the wrong fucking part.
Damn, she's 85, but shout out to her though. Dancing in the street. Oh, she didn't know where to run to. And Jimmy Mack, yeah. Oh, heat wave.
Damn, it's 12.
Burning in my. Where you gotta go?
Sleep.
You. I'm not even going.
It's Sunday.
Ain't it summertime?
So, what's the latest you gotta do?
KG, I'm fucking with you because you know what? I just got off work and I didn't get to decompress before I got on. So this is what you get.
I know how
just
it be.
take
When you get off work, it's like you have a whole second wind.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes shine bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the
And the crowd laughing too. That girl right there in the red, in the black.
gallantly streaming.
So,
And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air.
I know you lie.
Ain't no way she really serious.
This was at the opening game for the brand new national.
Oh, she's 85. Okay, okay, all right.
that is still not
She used to
acceptable.
be able to sing, man. She's been singing for so long. The vocal cords sound like that, man.
No.
And the home of the brave.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
85.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
That
so let
lady
me
is
tell you.
85.
But I will tell you this
Bless
as
her
a
heart
vocalist.
for even
nope,
being able to be on that stage.
No. As a professional vocalist, I'm gonna tell you.
Significantly
There,
blacker.
no, stop. What she did do is speak. She said the words. She did not sing the note. That was out of pitch. It was out of tune. No, you can't try. So now I even will submit that you really never could sing because you should. That's not it.
She's
Calling out
85.
around the world.
All right,
she said,
so
if you don't knock it the
all right,
entire.
what? In 40 years, I'm on you. You better be able to sing like you singing right now.
And if I
I'ma give you that
cannot,
same
guess what I'm
judgment.
gonna do? Sit my ass down. I'm gonna do what Dr.
Even
Fauci
if you
should have
do,
did and
just
not show
because
up.
of this segment right here, I'm gonna just ask you to sing for me.
Hold
at that
it.
age. And when you
Hold
do, if it sound like that, I'm gonna play her right next to you. I'm gonna say, hey, Cece, sing the national anthem for me. Yeah. And I'm gonna get
Martha
on
Reeves.
you, see? I'm gonna get on you.
Martha Reeves.
See, I'm gonna get on you, lady.
You better, and you better be my friend and say, Cece, it's not your. You should sit this one out because
Right,
whoever let her do that,
You know, I
didn't love her.
definitely do that.
Whoever, nah, you're right. Whoever her relative or was chaperoning her or whatever, they wrong.
Chaperoning her ass.
I don't know.
She old like that.
I don't. She's 85, man. I don't
like
know
she
her
might
I don't know her situation, but whoever it was, they shouldn't have let her do that. Y'all
And they
covered,
sound checked.
man.
They sound checked.
They
heard that
definitely
before
had
they.
to practice. Niggas was up in there laughing. You know what? They probably knew it was gonna go viral for the wrong reasons and was like, you know what? Any viral is good viral, nigga.
Yeah, because this was a performance for the very first game of the brand new women's professional baseball league.
Oh, they shitted on them. That's why they knew what they was doing. They tried to diminish the brand.
She 80 something. I mean, she was around last time there was a women's baseball league.
You could have got Michelle
70 years ago.
Yeah,
from Destiny's Child.
She was 10.
Yeah, she was about 10 last time there was a professional baseball league for women.
Ooh,
so she was there.
That was
like,
bad.
I was at one of those games.
That was really bad.
It was. And that's why I put it on here. Because I was like, I wanted to make sure. I don't know if Cece had heard that rendition of this.
Oh,
so
God.
Like, yo.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it. And you wanted me to say what?
I watched that game. It was New York
Was the game
versus
good?
LA. It was very good. Monet Davis's team, the Los Angeles Queens, won the game against the New York Knicks.
Yay!
10.
They did that on purpose, though. They tried to diminish it.
8. It was 10-8.
It was a close game.
Yeah, it was a hell of scoring too for baseball. 7-inning.
Oh, so they was. Yeah, they played.
Somebody
they played
home run and everything, because you got to remember, like, this isn't softball. They were playing hardball.
Oh, so they did the not the
Overhead,
the wind up throw.
Yeah.
Okay, that's dope.
Yeah, so they're having their first season, 30 games. There's only 4 teams. They're all playing in one stadium right now. But hopefully the league grows.
4 teams?
Yeah, there's only 4 teams right now.
Why?
Because there's a brand new league, so they gotta grow. You can't just jump out there with some shit and fail.
They're not gonna get nobody to make a team if they. I'm not. If you're gonna have that shit before my game, I'm not gonna put my money into a game, a team.
I was joking earlier. I was like, some of y'all rappers, y'all might as well look. This is y'all chance to get into ownership. Go get y'all team. We need the Miami Lemon Peppers.
Hell yeah, man! And I just want.
Could we do the IE? Could we do the IE? What would we call our team? Could we do what?
We get a little check going.
That's what I was finna say. I just want to let y'all know, man. That's our cue.
Yep. But all right, y'all.
Bye.
We gonna hit y'all up next week.
No, we not. I'm not coming.
I was talking. Wait.
No, but we out of here. Though, I'm tired.
I wasn't talking about that's our cue to end. I was saying that's our cue to make our
to get in it.
Yeah, we're gonna do that too. But we gonna make this our cue to get the fuck out of here after this long ass show, because we are like past the 2-hour mark again.
Shit, like, we gonna have to do a lot of because
we gotta do some editing anyway on this one. So y'all gonna see some clips. I almost never do, but today I will. Before I post it.
Alrighty.
All right, man. It's been another episode of everybody's favorite weekly recap show. The Who Said That?
They said
that. Podcast.
I'm playing with them.
All right, y'all. We out.
Yeah.